Is this going to be the official Collins & Collins vlog?
No.
So, then is this for one of your clients?
Think of this as a test run.
Test run?
You wanted that recommendation at the end of the month, right?
Yes, that would be the most awesomest thing ever. Okay. Oh, if I do a good job, do you think this internship could turn into something permanent?
One step at a time. You just got here, you still have school, and you might not like web video production.
What's not to like?
Anyway, if you want to impress Mr. Collins, you have to show him something polished, professional. So you can't look like a deer in the headlights.
Oh.
And you're on.
I don't have anything to say.
Just look at the camera, pretend you're talking to your best friend, and say whatever's on your mind.
Right. Whatever's on my mind. Okay, got it. Oh my god, I don't have anything to say. I mean, I can't just talk about anything. Maybe it's just better if I stay behind the scenes.
You were talking my ear off about something all the way into the office this morning. How about that?
You mean the new season of Doctor Who?
Sure, that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. A spaceship. And the girl. The Dalek. Who is she? What is she? And Amy, I don't want her to leave. She can't. She can't leave, okay? And she and oh, it better be awesome, okay? And Rory, whatever happened? What happened? Like, and they were just so, I mean,
See? I told you could do this.
Wow, so this is the 45th, 46th time that I'm talking to you? Kind of losing count. But it's been a long while, and I talk a good game, but sometimes I make mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it. But sometimes what's worse than being wrong is being right. Dear viewers, I did it. I said I would do it, and I did it. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and today I found out the truth about Darcy. We have a special guest today. And no, it's not Darcy. You don't want to meet him, trust me. Not after you hear this. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is how it started. This works best if you actually sit down.
No, I have never been in your room before, so attention must be paid. I gotta make sure you don't have any red flags, like books on serial killers, or anything shady or with shades.
Seriously, George, you're giving the internet a show.
Oh, is the camera on? Sorry about that, internet.
Sit!
Yes, ma'am.
Internet, this is George Wickham. George, this is the internet.
Oh, we've already been acquainted.
Oh no. You watched the other videos already? Oh god, just tell me I didn't say anything too embarrassing.
A gentleman would never tell.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It was sweet, even. I knew there was a reason I like coming to this town for swim meets. Everybody's just so friendly. Well, not everybody.
You mean Darcy?
I do not trust myself on that subject.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just... I saw the look between you two at Carter's, and I didn't even know you knew each other.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Really? Okay, not prying, but, what happened?
It's not that I don't want to tell you. I don't want to sully any names.
You are a disturbingly good person, but, I guess I understand.
Although, the story could be told hypothetically.
I like the way you think. Ready?
Yeah.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there were two little boys who grew up together. One was called Darvid, and the other was called...
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel?
Oh, no, The Rock. Oh, Batman.
Seriously?
Batman is always serious.
Okay. So Batman and Darvid did all the things little boys do. They built forts, had mud fights, ate bugs. I don't have any brothers. You tell the story.
Darvid's father loved Batman so much that he promised to give him...
So Darvid's father promised Batman that when Batman grew up, he could go to study at a faraway castle.
No, Batman doesn't want a castle. He wants a cave.
Okay, so this cave was very distinguished, and everyone who went there was sure to earn millions of dollars in their lifetime.
It was an awesome cave.
And what did Darvid say when it was time for Batman to go to the cave and he asked for the money?
No.
No? But why would Darvid deny Batman his cave-studying dreams?
Because he said that Batman didn't deserve to go to the cave.
That's right. Even though Batman and Darvid were lifelong friends, Darvid broke his father's promise and wouldn't let him go study at the cave. So what did we learn from this story?
That you're kind of crazy. And I like it.
And never trust anyone named Darvid. I can't believe that happened to you. And you've never been able to go...
Hi, Lizzie. I heard... Oh, hi.
Lydia, we're in the middle of something serious.
You're the swimmer, right?
Oh! My favorite shirt! Damn it!
Lydia, oh my god! I'm gonna get you a towel.
I am so sorry. You know, I can't be very comfortable in a wet shirt. You should probably take that off.
Yeah.
That's better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, thanks, Peach.
Let me help you with that.
Hi, I'm Maria Lou, still doing my vlogging at the suggestion of my older sister / boss, Charlotte. So I've just started here at Collins & Collins, and already Mr. Collins himself had said hello to me. Twice. How cool. Yesterday he stopped by my cubicle to see what I was working on, and he suggested that the best way to learn about web video was to watch web video. It's my job to watch web videos. How awesome is that? If you have any recommendations, just let me know in the comments. Of course, I started watching my sister's web videos, the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Did you guys watch yesterday's update? Oh my god, I could not believe Lydia did that. And then George Wickham? He was right there. I would have died. And then Lizzie, she was just like...
What are you doing?
Making videos. Twice a week. Just like you said.
Okay, you can't make a video about Lizzie's videos.
Why not? You did such a great job on them.
I don't work with Lizzie anymore.
I think she misses you.
If she missed me, she would have left a message when she called the other day.
Well, she just said, and... Wait, aren't you still watching the videos?
I just started a new job. I'm incredibly busy. Just please find something else to talk about in your videos, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. And let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, question.
Yes?
Why do you call Ricky Mr. Collins? Okay then.
So I have good news and bad news, or bad news and bad news, depending how you look at it. First, the good news. It's Bingley's birthday! Yay! So his family is coming to town to throw him a party to celebrate. Yay. Their last party was fun, especially for Jane. But the bad news is that they didn't just invite us. They invited all the grown-ups, and yes, that includes my mother. It's going to take some doing to keep all interested parties away from our embarrassing mother, so I thought I'd plan ahead. My name is Lizzie Bennet. Do that one more time and I will kill you, George. My name is Lizzie Bennet and I am drawing up a battle plan. I told you you could stay if you didn't interrupt me.
Oh, I see how it is. And just when my feathers were starting to like you, it's over.
Oh, just when I was thinking of asking you to be my +1 to Bings. Oh, I forgot. Darcy will be there. Is it terrible of me to want you there anyway?
Oh, it's not terrible. We gotta be prepared.
Which means having a plan. Bing's expecting to see Jane. My mother is expecting to see them married within the month. I don't see how she won't destroy any semblance.
Oh, you should have him throw a party within a party.
I don't follow.
Well, there could be like an area where the parents are, and then there could be an area where the real party is.
There's plenty of room in that house. You know, she may already be on top of that, but I'll check with Caroline. Either way, you're coming with me even though Darcy will be there?
Oh, Darcy couldn't stop me from coming. But if he doesn't want to see me, I think he's the one that should stay away.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Lizzie? Oh, George, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be on my account.
I just wanted to see if you thought that this was okay for the party.
Ah, that's my cue to leave.
Oh.
You don't have to go.
I've got people to do and things to see. I'll see you at the party.
Aw, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bennet sisters.
He seems to really like you. And he's sweet. I feel so bad.
Don't. It's not like he's going off to war. We'll see him again soon.
No, not that. I keep thinking about what happened with his college scholarship and trust. I just can't believe that Darcy would deny it to him.
Well, he did.
But why would Darcy be so vindictive? His own father wanted George to have it.
Why does Darcy do anything? Oh my goodness, Jane. Is it possible there's someone who's actually unpleasant and not just tragically misunderstood?
Ha ha. I just can't believe that Darcy would be so petty any more than I would call George a liar. I don't know what to think.
Yes you do.
Oh, why would Darcy and Bing be friends?
You can find out at the party. See? This is why we need a plan of attack. Step 1, look amazing. You've got that covered.
Thank you.
Step 2, you enjoy the evening with Bing, while Mom is encircled in a trap made of the other parents. I'm with Wickham. Things will look good as long as Lydia doesn't come make a surprise attack. Outcome, we all have a good time. Got it?
I like the part where I finally get to spend an evening with Bing again. I didn't really follow the rest. Is that a chicken?
That's not...
Yeah.
How do you get a chicken? Look. Oh yeah, there's the head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just just have a good time.
Good plan.
Hi again, Maria Lou here. I know I'm not supposed to be vlogging about Lizzie's videos, but this also happened in real life, so I think it's fair game. Charlotte got her invitation to Bingley's birthday party. I'm so excited.
What are you excited about?
Nothing?
I told you, neither one of us is going to the party.
Why not?
I have too much to do here, and you weren't invited.
I could be your +1, and you could see Lizzie again. Okay, you're not still fighting.
We're not fighting, we're just taking a break.
Take a break.
As you get older, sometimes friendships change. It's sad, but it happens.
Don't you miss her?
It doesn't matter. I don't magically have vacation time in a job I started 2 weeks ago.
Aren't you a partner?
And as a good partner, I am here for Mr. Collins and the company. There's a lot of work to do.
Oh, I did pitch him my idea about doing a behind-the-scenes material at Collins & Collins.
Maria?
And he said Mr. Berg said that we should do exactly that. And guess who he thinks I should interview first?
Who?
Hi everyone, it's Saturday. Well, it's Saturday for you. It's not Saturday for me yet because this Saturday is also known as Bingley's birthday. So while we spend the day preparing for the Bing birthday bash, ooh, alliteration is fun, you get another edition of Lizzie Answers Questions. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is Lizzie Answers Random Questions with extra randomness, I promise. From Jenny Joy on Twitter. Who would win in a fight between a shark and a bear if they were in space? Well, assuming they could both breathe. The shark. Sharks are awesome. From Molly C on Facebook. If Jane and Bing were to categorize their relationship, would they be 1, single, 2, it's complicated, or 3, in a relationship? Well, if they haven't made it official, I'm not inclined to say, but they are super cute together. From Mel Pamini 99 on YouTube. What if we are all real-life versions of characters and stories from other universes? And what if the people in these other universes had these online video portals to watch us through? Whoa. From KGilly03 on Twitter. We know what you, Jane, and Charlotte are doing with your lives professionally, but what is Lydia planning? Well, knowing Lydia all her life, I think there's only one possibility. World domination. From Sarah S on Facebook. How do you think a man should approach a woman if he's interested in her? How would you like to be approached? I think it's different for everyone, but I'm not a fan of the wishy-washy approach. Life's too short. Be direct. Oh, and chivalry? Definitely not dead. From Kevin McGee on Twitter. Why are you so awesome? I eat my vegetables, and so should you. Vitamins. Did you meet Hank Green at VidCon? Well, let me show you a clip.
Hi. Lizzie, you have the show with the crazy mom.
Yeah.
That's really good. I like that.
Thank you.
It's really funny.
Thank you. I like your shows, all of them.
Hi.
Hi.
From Shawnee Van D on Facebook. What would be the first thing you'd do if Hagrid came by and told you you were a witch? I'd start training to be a seeker, and then maybe turn Lydia's hair blue. From Heather Eskrit on Twitter. Are there any guys in your life right now?
That is a great question, Heather. So, Lizzie, are there any guys in your life right now?
Not that I can think of, but if you happen to know any witty, handsome men swimming around, be sure to let them know I'm available.
My spidey senses detect that there is a witty, handsome man in the vicinity, and I hear he has great shoulders.
Then you should probably get out of here, because I wouldn't want him or his shoulders getting the wrong idea.
You're not gonna budge on this, are you?
Nope.
But you are so way too cute.
You are... Okay, that's it for another episode of Lizzie Answers Questions. Be sure to keep those questions coming in the YouTube comments or any of the other places you can find me online. Say goodbye, George.
Goodbye, George. You're awesome.
You idiot. So Bing's party was a huge success. Everything went perfectly. It was the best night ever. Just kidding. In case you haven't noticed, any party involving Bing Lee ends up having a huge wrench thrown into it. And as usual, that wrench is dressed as a soulless, joyless newsie. But this time, it's just too far. Too far. My name's Lizzie Bennet, and guess who ruined my life by forcing an amazing guy to stand me up? So George was supposed to meet me at Bing's the other night, but it kept getting later and later, and George kept being not there. And as luck would have it, since I failed to be otherwise occupied, I ended up having to dance with Darcy. Yet again. The guy asked, I didn't know what to say, he caught me off guard. But you'd think he'd get the hint after the number of unpleasant interactions we've had. I'm glad you danced with me. It's not like any other girls will.
Ugh, whatever, you suck.
Hey, I let you be me, stick to what happened.
Who says I'm not? Fine. BT dubs, Darce, you were a total jerk face for the way you acted towards George the other night.
George Wickham? His feelings do not concern me. No one's feelings concern me but my own.
Well, when he gets here tonight, you better be super nice to him. Actually, don't speak at all. Better yet, just stop existing.
George Wickham knows better than to show his strikingly handsome face around here.
For his totally rocking body, am I right? Whatever, he'll totally show up. He promised me he would.
That man will not make an appearance. Of this I am certain. And it is all my fault. Presumably, because no one can stand to be in my company because I am rude and selfish and ruin the lives of all people I come in contact with. And that is how Darcy made George Wickham stand me up.
Has he called you yet?
Darcy?
No, G-dubs. Has he called you yet?
No, I mean, you know, he probably just...
He probably should have called, don't you think?
Well, I mean, Darcy and... Yeah, why hasn't he called? He totally should have called.
Totes.
Am I getting boy advice from you?
Heck yeah, you are, 'cause I'm the Lady. Yeah. Peace out.
Speaking of intense people at the party, Mom found her way to the young people area and took it upon herself to mingle, introducing herself as the inevitable future mother-in-law of the host. And I know Mom is just kind of constantly embarrassing, but this really took the cake.
Oh, Lizzie, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, come on in. I've actually been wondering where you were.
I went over to Bing's to drop off some cookies that I baked for him as a surprise.
Oh, cookies on his birthday? That is the cutest.
We had to stop carpooling because I've been working such long hours lately, and I didn't really get to see him much at the party because he was playing host, so I just wanted to do something extra special, but he wasn't home.
That party was crazy. Bing has a lot of friends and family, but it looked like Caroline was able to keep you company.
Yeah, I was able to meet some of Bing's college buddies. It was nice. Oh, that's his Twitter. He must have tweeted.
You have him on Twitter notification? You just keep getting cuter. Jane? What is it? Small towns are great, but back to the big city. Hello, Los Angeles. What? Did he tell you he was going?
No, he didn't say anything.
Nothing at all.
No, I mean, what does this mean?
How long have you been working at Collins & Collins?
I was recruited as a partner at Collins & Collins less than a month ago. Since then,
Can you say it again, but not repeat Collins & Collins?
You actually want your subject to repeat your question in the answer. That way you can edit out their questions later.
Okay, but you weren't looking at the camera.
You only want to look into the lens if your intention is to directly address the audience. That's effective, but it can feel intrusive if you overdo it. Come around here. Try it out. Let's see.
Why do you always do that?
I want you to do your best work.
No, I mean, why do you always not like to be by yourself on camera?
I'm on camera plenty. Didn't you watch Lizzie's videos?
Yeah, when she dragged you in. You're good on camera. People like you.
Thanks, but it's just not my thing.
You're sure?
What else would it be?
I was worried it was about prior bad experiences.
Huh?
You know, that time when we
Oh,
did
no. That has nothing to do with it.
Oh. Good. Should we get back to the interview?
Yes.
Okay. On your action.
I started here as a partner at Collins & Collins less than a month ago. Since then, I've spearheaded several initiatives within the company.
My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I have never seen Jane like this. I mean, in reality, I haven't seen Jane at all since she found out Bing left town without telling her. She hasn't left her room in 2 whole days. The only reason I know she's still alive is because she keeps pinning sad pictures on Pinterest. And Mom's even worse. Since she found out why Jane hasn't left her room, she hasn't left the couch. I have never heard a grown woman wail so intensely. Leave it to my mother to make something that's not really about her completely about her. I'm sorry, it really doesn't feel right. You know, in a way, I'm glad that Jane's locked herself up in her room. She doesn't need to deal with Mom's grief on top of her own. She needs to deal with this however she wants, however that may be.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, everyone.
Jane, you're happy. That's great. That's great, right?
Why wouldn't I be happy, Lizzie? It's a beautiful day outside. I have a great job. I'm alive. You're alive. Our whole family's alive. There are kids starving in Africa, and I'm not one of them, so, that's a plus. Everything is grand.
Okay, grand, yeah. I sort of thought you were upset.
Upset? Why would I be upset?
About Bing?
Oh God, no. No. Bing? No. Not at all. No.
Okay, but you didn't leave your room for 2 days.
That? Oh, no. I was crafting. I did a lot of crafts, and I actually made you this. I embroidered an L for Lizzie, or love, or life, or anything you want.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
For the truth.
Jean, are you sure you don't want to talk about anything? Because I can do this later.
No. Lizzie, no, I'm fine. I love your videos, and I really would love to help you out with this one right now. Actually, not in my room alone by myself with my thoughts and all that stuff, so I just would love to hear about everything that's going on with you. What's up, Lizzie? What's up?
Okay.
Yeah. How's George?
Good.
Yeah?
George is good.
Good.
He called me right after I posted my last video. Turns out he didn't make it to Bing's party because a friend of his got sick and he had to take him to the hospital, and then when he was in the ER, his phone got stolen.
Let's reenact it.
What?
Costume theater.
But, I mean, that's the whole story.
It'll be fun. Let's do it. Why not?
Okay. Hey, Lizzie, I'm sorry I bailed on the party the other night. A friend of mine got really sick and I had to take him to the ER.
Why didn't you call?
Well, I guess in the waiting room I dropped my phone and someone took it.
Really? That's the best you can come up with?
That's what happened.
You just waited for days to say anything. You didn't email, you didn't do anything to let me know that you just left. I made you snickerdoodles.
Jane.
You just left and you didn't say anything except that you were going to be in Los Angeles for a while. And I don't know what you're thinking, and I don't know what I did, and I don't know why you won't have just like a real conversation with me.
Oh, hey, honey, hey. No, oh, it's gonna be okay. Everything's okay.
Sorry. I'm fine. That's so not me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not. And that's okay. You're not a robot. You're my sister. And you don't have to be fine right now. And if I could find Bing Lee and smash him over the head with a frying pan to knock some sense into him, I would.
Oh, violence doesn't ever solve anything.
See? There you are.
Yeah, he's clearly made up his mind, and it doesn't involve living here, doesn't involve me, and apparently doesn't involve anything more than having a short, cryptic conversation.
Do you want some tea? Maybe you should go to him.
No. No.
Why not? It's the 21st century. We are strong, proactive women. We know he's in Los Angeles.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Either make him realize what a huge, huge mistake he's made, or at least make him give you some closure. I mean, you deserve that. What he did to you wasn't fair. Make him make it right. Promise me that you will at least think about it.
Okay. I promise I'll think about it. Or why don't you finish up, okay?
And I'm gonna cut out all of this. Don't worry.
No. No, leave it in. If Caroline still watches these, maybe,
Okay. Sure. Whatever you want.
Thank you, Lizzie. Love you.
Sorry, I've been trying to think of some way to end this video, and I can't think of anything to say other than Jane just had her heart broken by someone I thought was a really good guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm not such a good judge of character after all. And this isn't about me at all. I just want Jane to be happy. But I know that Bing makes her happy, so happy, and I just don't understand how he could do this to her. Caroline's been cryptic too. Sorry we left so suddenly, but I'll see you soon. XOXO. Thought we were friends. A little explanation would be nice. At least Darcy left with them. I don't know. I don't have a good ending for this video, so bye. You know, that thing people are supposed to say when they leave.
Hey, Lizzie.
Jane?
Hey, okay, so I've been giving a lot of thought to what you said about going to talk to Bing.
And you're gonna go do it?
Mm-hmm. So the company I work for had an assistant merchant position open up in LA, and I'm gonna transfer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's good. My boss and I actually had talked about this before, and I just think that this would be a really, really good move for my career right now.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell Mom and Lydia, but I just wanted to come and say thank you. Okay.
That's great.
Hey everybody, it's me, making another video, obviously. Sorry I didn't get to see more of my interview with Charlotte. Apparently Mr. Berg says now that too much behind the scenes material is self-indulgent, which I guess I get. It's so hard to keep up with internet trends. Mr. Berg is such an asset to this company. I was so excited to get this internship. It's a great opportunity. And Charlotte is so awesome for getting this for me. She's the bestest. Even if she refuses to admit that the Harry Potter books are the most amazing thing ever. Sometimes she's just such a muggle.
Hey there, am I interrupting?
Not really. Hey, what did you and Lizzie vlog about when there was nothing going on?
Something was always going on. Whenever Lizzie complained she had nothing to talk about, those turned out to be our best videos.
You miss it, right?
I'm really busy now. I mean, I don't have time to miss it.
Well, it's got to be different. I mean, working on videos for your job, is it still fun?
Well, you know, we treated the Lizzie Bennet Diaries as seriously as if it were a job. But yeah, it was nice having a project where we didn't have to answer to anyone but ourselves. Kind of like these are for you. I just wanted to ask, did you have lunch yet?
Yes, Mom.
Don't be like that. She'll kill me if you come home too skinny. Feel free to cut all of that.
Like you always did? Yeah, this is exactly like the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. For you, maybe.
I don't like it.
I'm moving to Los Angeles, not London.
No, not that. The more I think about the way Bing and everyone left town, the less I like it.
I don't like it either. But I'm doing what I can. And if I was wrong about the nature of our relationship, all I can do is move forward and accept it.
No, you were not wrong about your relationship. Bing loves you. I'm sure of that. And if there is fault here, it lies not with Bing, but with John the bastard. And by John, I mean Darcy.
Do you really think that Darcy engineered a convoluted plot to keep Bing away from me? People don't do that.
Have you met our mother? I'm just being logical.
You're just being...
No, don't say it. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I am not being paranoid. You really think there's a reasonable explanation for Bing and Company packing up and heading for Los Angeles?
Yes.
Okay then. Say goodbye to the nice people and leave me to my delusions.
Okay. Bye.
I'm paranoid. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and there is something rotten in the state of Jane and Bing. People don't just change their minds like that, and people who like each other act like they like each other, and Bing definitely acted like he liked Jane.
Guess who?
Stop it and sit down, doofus.
No, wrong. It's George.
No.
Yes. Oh, hey, I saw your sister with a big smoothie. She's not gonna spill her drink on me again, is she?
Well, let's hope not. But you would not believe the views I got on that video.
Really?
Really?
Well, that is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for the viewers.
Oh, no. George. That's very noble of you. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, why did you have to do that? We were enjoying a nice banter, and then you gotta bring up him.
Well, steel yourself. I'm about to bring him up again. Just answer me one thing. Do you think that Darcy would try to break up Bing and my sister?
I wouldn't put it past him. He did destroy my life. If I understood how Darcy's mind worked, I wouldn't be an itinerant swim coach. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta leave town.
Wait, you said the season was over.
Yes, but I just got an offer to consult for the Meriton Marines. It's a club team, but they want to dive straight into their off-season conditioning.
Congratulations. But you aren't leaving right now.
Yeah, I just came by to say goodbye.
But we have tickets to the music festival on Friday.
I'm sorry. I'll be back in a few weeks, and I will make it up to you. Promise.
Okay.
Oh, of course, Peach. I'll see you in a few weeks.
Speaking of people who act like they like you, what is it with everyone leaving town all of a sudden? Did I miss a memo? Is the zombie apocalypse coming? Do I smell? Calm down. It's just a coincidence.
Hey, Lizzie, can you help me get the big suitcase down from the attic?
Yes, I definitely
I
can.
you're finished.
Nope, I'm done.
Oh, is the camera still... Hey, is something going on? I just saw George leaving.
No, everything's fine. Don't be paranoid. I'm not.
Well, it's my last week here working at Collins & Collins, and to sum up my experience, I'd have to say
That you're kind of ready to go back to school.
it's been great working here, but my boss is such a meanie.
But look at the work she got out of you. You did a really good job on your sample demonstration video and with these personal videos. Even when you did post the bits you were supposed to trash and trash the bits you were meant to post.
Well, people like the DIY look. Makes the videos feel more authentic.
Did you just quote me?
You have a lot of fans out there. By the way, you should start posting on your Tumblr again.
Okay, since when did this become about me?
Since you had me make these videos because you miss making the LBD with Lizzie.
I saw the look you gave at the end of your last video. It's not true. You were the one who wanted a chance to work in video production.
I wanted to do this video as a clip show with flashbacks, okay, projected from a soup tureen to make it look like a pensieve. But someone nixed that idea.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Dude, we lived in the same house all my life. You're such a nerd. How do you not get these references?
That was Lizzie's job.
You should call her.
It's not that simple.
I think you're wrong about that.
Hi everyone.
No,
So, last
I
night things got a
can't.
little intense, but everything is gonna be a-okay. Charlotte may have been the editing unit of this little enterprise, but I took the same classes that she did, and I know what I'm doing. And even though it may take me a little while to get this into a smooth running machine, everything is gonna be just fine without Charlotte. Just fine. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I miss my best friend.
So, allow me to sum up recent events. Charlotte left town to take a job with Ricky Collins. Then Wickham came to town. Then Bing, Caroline, and Darcy left town. Then Wickham and Jane left town, although not together. And so here I am. Still in town. Still don't have a job. Still living with my parents. My name is Lizzie Bennet. And why is everyone moving on but me? So I guess it's nice to have a break from the emotional turmoil of the last month or so.
It is okay, Lizzie. I have spent my entire life preparing for this moment. I know Jane is your go-to sister, but heartbreak and recovery is my specialty. Plus, I am way better at plotting revenge than her.
Revenge? Why do I need to plot revenge?
What are you, 40? This has been on Twitter for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, George made it to Meriton. What?
What? Look at his tweets!
Making a splash in Meriton. Hanging with the Meriton Marines. Feeling very welcome at the side of the pool. He lost his ability to use a G at the end of a present participle.
He is clearly in Meriton with other girls. Swimmer girls!
And?
And you're okay with that?
The difference, dear sister, with George leaving town and Bing leaving town is that George and I were never exclusive. We were just dating. Casual.
Casual. Lizzie Bennet does not do casual.
Yeah, okay, I liked him, but, he kept disappearing at odd times. A girl can take a hint. I mean, come on, he started flirting with you in my bedroom when I left you alone for 2 seconds. I don't think George knows the meaning of the word serious.
But you weren't, how do you?
I edit my own videos now, remember? That involves watching them.
Gotta go.
Oh, Lydia. It was really sweet of her to try to come cheer me up. We do not tap the strategic chocolate reserve in this household lightly. I think I honestly am fine about the whole George thing, though. I'm not just saying that for the camera. There's no weeping in these little jump cuts. None of that. Is that weird? Should I be more bothered by a guy I was dating talking about partying with other girls on Twitter? Nope. Still cool. Hey, Charlotte. Oh, you saw, yeah, No, Jane's okay. I mean, she's not okay, but, she'll be down there soon enough. Oh, she's staying with our aunt. Yeah. Well, I know. Me too. Hang on a second. Okay, universe, I can take a hint. Hey, Lydia, are you lurking out there?
I do not lurk.
You do so.
My room is right across the hall. Your voice carries.
Whatever. You want to go to the music festival with me?
Why?
Can't I do something nice for my baby sister? Besides, I'm leaving town.
You're leaving too.
Just for a little while.
Where you going? Meriton by any chance?
No. Charlotte invited me to go visit her before school starts, and I'm gonna go do it.
But I thought you were mad at Charlotte.
Well, maybe it's time for me to move on.
While you're gone, can I run your video blogs?
Make your own videos!
I just might!
Just like old times. See you soon, Charlotte.
To whom it may concern. For the last month, I have had the pleasure of supervising Maria Liu, our new media and social networking intern at Collins & Collins. In the last 4 weeks, she has proven herself to be a hard worker and a valuable member of our team. She has gained experience in video production and promotion, social media networking, and internet media distribution. She has also shown initiative in seeking out and addressing issues that might otherwise have had a grave negative effect on our company and its employees, something for which I give my personal thanks. In addition to my own assessment, the co-founder of our company, Mr. Richard Collins, has independently written a letter of recommendation, which I am happy to forward upon request. Maria has done outstanding work here, and she will be missed. Sincerely, Charlotte Liu. Of course, as her older sister, I hope she won't need to find a full-time job until after she's completed her BA and her master's, possibly her PhD, because someone in our family needs to get some fancy initials to put after their name. Oh, and she really should get a more secure password for her YouTube account. But no matter what she ends up doing, I know she'll find her very own brand of awesome. Love, Char.
Hey everybody! Look! It's a new room! And it's not even a bedroom, but an office. I don't know how we'll stand the excitement, but that's not even the best part. What's the best part, you ask? Well, my name is Lizzie Bennet.
And my name is Charlotte Liu.
And this is the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Na 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 na, yeah! Specifically, it's the Lizzie Bennet Diaries at Collins & Collins with Charlotte Liu. Okay, that's a mouthful.
Don't worry about it. It's not the Lizzie and Charlotte Diaries.
Are you sure? Because I'm still open to changing the name.
That's really sweet of you, but I think we both overreacted a bit, and, well, We talked about it.
That we did, and we are good. We're good, right?
We are good.
I don't ever want you to feel like you're working for me, assuming you want to help with the editing again.
Well, I do have full-time responsibilities now, but I am happy to help if you want me to.
I definitely do. When you have time.
Then I promise I will continue to draw devil horns on your face and leave in all the weird bits you wish I would cut.
Deal.
I missed all you Bennets. How are your sisters?
Well, Lydia's gone back to school, and Jane just sent me a care package.
Already? You've been here a day.
It's Jane.
Hi, Lizzie. It's so good to write you. Has she seen Bing yet?
No, but she's only been in LA a week. She'll see him soon enough.
Well, let's talk about something else.
Why? Is this not interesting enough? Should we be in tears or throwing squash at each other like they do in Game of Gourds? Sorry, is that okay? Should I not be making fun of your programming while I'm shooting in your offices?
Collins & Collins has a very progressive policy on employee speech on the internet. And you aren't even an employee. We just have one rule. No spoilers.
Wow. I would not have expected that from Ricky.
He signed off on it himself.
And who wrote that policy, bestie of mine?
I believe it was Jenkins in legal.
And who told Jenkins? You're just not gonna tell, are you?
We're all a team here at Collins & Collins.
Indeed we are!
Of course.
My apologies, Miss Bennet. I momentarily assumed you were having a private conversation with Ms. Liu, but then I realized that couldn't be the case since you are speaking to your internet-connected brethren.
Never mind. Thank you again for letting me shoot here.
Oh, not at all. I think you'll find our facilities excellent for all your production needs.
Well, I don't really need much.
Oh, and I'm sure Ms. Liu enjoys the creative outlet as well.
It's true. I really missed working on these.
Maybe you should consider extending your stay. As you can see, it is a high privilege for anyone to be working in these fine offices.
That is very generous of you, Mr. Collins. But I don't want to be a distraction.
Oh, to the contrary. I was just dining with my VC, Catherine de Berg. She is a towering figure. And did I mention her education? Perhaps she will extend to you an invitation to dine with her during your visit.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Oh, the opportunity to meet her would be an honor for a young woman such as yourself. Ms. Liu has certainly found her both entertaining and enlightening.
Absolutely.
But as I was explaining, Ms. de Berg was informing me of the benefits of having an 80-20 policy within the workplace. She has found it energizes creativity and magnifies company morale. Oh, at our next meeting we should discuss...
Already on the agenda.
Of course. Miss Liu's level of forethought is only exceeded by the great Catherine de Berg. Oh, which reminds me, I must leave to prepare for our next brainstorming session. Miss Bennet, Miss Liu...
Sounds like Catherine de Berg has a lot of ideas.
Hundreds.
Think I'm gonna net one of those sacred dinner invitations?
Are you feeling lucky?
Hey everyone, still here at Collins & Collins and having a great time with Charlotte. I seriously had no idea how much I needed a break from home until I got here. Not that I don't love my family, but, well, you've seen the videos. You know. And it's such a breath of fresh air to get out of that room. But I can't stay here. I have classes and sisters and a life. Well, I have a video blog. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I can't believe I'm considering a proposal from Ricky Collins. I mean, it's tempting, but who am I kidding? Classes start in less than a week. I only have one more semester to go. I'm definitely not dropping out.
You know, I bet Dr. Gardner would let you take a semester for independent study.
I'm already using the diaries for my thesis project.
So don't use the diaries. You could spend every month shadowing at a company, write up a report and analysis on each, and at the end of the semester, not only will you have enough credits to graduate, you'll have a ton of industry contacts.
I don't know. I had my last semester all planned out.
What's keeping you from saying yes? Are you that excited about another senior seminar, fourth generation media theory?
Yes, Dr. Gardner, I absolutely am.
Or is there something else keeping you back at home? Or someone?
Someone? You mean George?
I saw the abs video. That was interesting.
Yeah, but then did you see the "we were never that serious and he's hanging out with other girls" one?
Yeah, well, it's all for the best. He's definitely not the right guy for you.
Can't believe how stupid he made me look.
Charm and abs tend to do that.
But anyway, according to Lydia, he's got like a serious girlfriend now.
How does Lydia know these things? Does she have spies?
You know, I find him happier if I don't ask.
So, are you going to be my illegal extra tenant?
Oh, come on. Mom will freak out. The only reason she's coping with Jane being away is because she's sure she'll snag a husband.
Why don't you ask instead of assuming she'll say no?
Because I know how that conversation's gonna go.
You brought those with you?
Always be prepared.
Hey, Mom, it's Lizzie.
Oh, Elizabeth! How are you doing on your own? Are you coming home yet?
Actually, Mom, I was going to stay up here with Charlotte.
Has Mr. Collins left his fiancée?
No.
Are you engaged?
No.
Is Jane engaged?
Not that I know of.
Then why are you calling me?
What was all that?
Mom's not gonna freak out any less if I'm home, is she?
Maybe not.
Excuse me. I have to go make some phone calls. Wow. So, half a dozen phone calls, 3 faxes, and 2 Xanax later. The Xanax were for Mom, not me. It's done. I've put together 4 independent studies plus my thesis project. And that's my last semester at grad school. Now all I need to do is all the work. 4 independent studies plus my thesis project. All on my own. Why did that sound like a good idea again? Charlotte, do we have any Xanax? Just kidding. So it's just me today. Charlotte is meeting with a prospective client. Yes, she's working on a Sunday again. And she thought that me sitting in the corner talking to a video camera would be off-putting. But in my continuing quest to spend as much time as possible with my since fetus's best friend, I'm going to be right here waiting for her when she gets back to the office. Which hopefully won't take too long, as Ricky just returned from Canada where he was visiting with his fiancée. I'm still not really sure what to make of that. But his return does set into motion a chain of events that could change my life forever. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and tomorrow I dine with royalty. Okay, I'm not really dining with royalty, but we are having dinner with Ricky Collins, venture capitalist that he just can't stop talking about, Catherine de Bourgh. Which, you know, kind of sounds like royalty. Something about having "de" before your last name. Lizzie de Bennet? Anyway, I am admittedly a little nervous about this dinner. I mean, the way Ricky talks about Catherine makes her seem like the most important and influential person in the universe. And she does sound like a pretty impressive woman. This could be an opportunity to learn from someone who's achieved so much in their career. You know, besides...
Hello!
Where did you come from?
Winnipeg, Manitoba.
That's not what I meant.
Well, the reason I have not been present at Collins & Collins recently is because I have been otherwise engaged. And by engaged, I realize that you would deduce that I am promised to be married, but it is actually a double entendre, for I was visiting my lovely fiancée in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Well, that's...
And I have found Manitoba to be quite an exquisite province of Canada, so exquisite that I intend to extend my next stay for more than simply a few days.
And to spend more time with your fiancée.
Oh, yes, her as well. So, what do you think of the offices?
Oh, they're very nice. Very officey.
Oh, well, this is obviously not the superlative section of the office. There are several wings. Have you seen my office? Its view of the car park is breathtaking. Oh, would you like a tour? I'm sure you'd find it very impressive.
Actually, Charlotte gave me a very impressive tour last week.
So you've observed how Miss Catherine de Bourgh was very generous with her resources utilized to furnish this glorious sanctuary. Oh, and speaking of Miss de Bourgh...
This isn't another job offer, is it?
Oh, no, of course not. While one would surmise that you are indubitably in awe of the tremendous opportunity that you previously declined, this is instead some information for tomorrow evening.
It's a list.
Well, I didn't want you to be ill-prepared for your dining with Ms. de Bourgh tomorrow night. I'm sure you'll want to make a most favorable impression on her, and I feel it is my duty to offer my experience for you, so you can take advantage over your inexperienced self in the situation.
Thank you. I think.
Oh, of course, it's my pleasure. Oh, and don't worry about proper dress for tomorrow. No one can rival the stately attire of Miss de Bourgh. So if you'd simply choose the least offensive outfit you've brought along with you, I'm certain that would be more than satisfactory. Well, farewell, Miss Bennet. Viewers.
Eat each type of food on your plate separately, one item at a time. If you must utilize a knife, do so with your left hand. Never say the word catalog. Avoid wearing any accessories with hints of cerulean. If time allows, memorize all the songs from Ms. de Bourgh's favorite musicals. See full list on last page. Wow. Okay. Well, one thing's for sure, this should prove to be a dinner to remember. And Charlotte, don't worry, I promise to be on my best behavior to both Ricky and Ms. de Bourgh. I know you want to do well here, and I want you to. I'm trying, I promise. See? Do not extend your thumbs outward while the remainder of your fingers are curled in towards your palm. Do you ever get that blindsided feeling? You know, when you go to a fancy dinner as prepared as you can be and then get figuratively smacked by a semi-truck? And it's not that Catherine de Bourgh didn't like me. Although, to be fair, I'm really not sure if she did like me. But let me jump straight ahead to the blindsided semi-truck part of the evening. Any guesses? Anyone? My name is Lizzie Bennet, and Catherine de Bourgh's nephew is... William Darcy. What the So clearly, Darcy will not get out of my life. Is he connected to everyone I know? First Jane, and then George, and then now Charlotte. If Lydia ends up in any way involved with someone who traces back to Darcy, I swear I'm gonna steal a plane and crash land on a desert island. I can totally survive on coconut and crabs, assuming there's Wi-Fi. But enough of that. Back to dinner with de Bourgh. And though dinner was tasty, the experience was... Liz. Can I call you Liz? I'm gonna call you Liz. Collins over here has told me so much about you. Of course, that was before you turned down a rather generous offer to come work for me. Though I admire your desire to finish your education, I understand your family is quite poor. I hope you're not jealous of people with money. We do work so much harder than you. You know, ruffles on a woman's clothing is considered a sign of infertility in some cultures. One of my charities would be an excellent home for that top. Life must be pretty good if you're willing to turn down a real job with career growth potential. I prefer getting out there in the world and getting my hands dirty, but that wouldn't concern someone like you, sitting at home with your little computer and your camera now. Next, she went through every possible life skill to quiz me on whether or not I was capable of it. Cooking, painting, fencing, US history. At least I used to play tennis. And then she asked me if Jane and Lydia are better prepared for life than I am. What does that mean? I guess she just wants the best possible company for her new superstar employee, right? And speaking of superstar employee...
What's going on?
Okay, I'm trying to be more with the nice and less with the snark, but I've gotta ask, what is up with Catherine's dog?
They kind of go hand in hand.
Well, that I get, but the dog itself, kind of creepy, right?
little strange.
And you have to admit it was unnerving how she kept telling it how perfect it was. Like, oh, Annykins, you're just the best, most beautiful poochie in the whole world. Yes, you are. Like, if dogs could have egos, I guess that makes that hairless snaggletooth a perfect match for Darcy. The dog, not Catherine. And speaking of Darcy and weird, why didn't you tell me they were related?
I was as blindsided by that as you were.
And how about how she brought up Caroline every time she mentioned Darcy?
Those two are thick as thieves.
Yeah, but she kept comparing their personal and professional accomplishments. It's like she has a chart.
She's definitely a member of Team Caroline.
You know, I've barely heard from Caroline since she left, and neither has Jane. I thought we were friends, but I guess we're not. She could never compare to you anyway.
Oh, Ms. Lou, the editors for Better Living with Collins and Collins would like to speak with you.
Be right back. Play nice.
I always do.
Hello again, Miss Bennet. I hope you found dinner last night as thoroughly delightful as I did. Oh, I'm sure you must have. Miss de Bourgh is quite an impressive woman.
Impressive, yes. She is.
Oh, do you need any help with any reenactments for your video?
No, that's okay. Thank you for asking, though.
Oh, of course. Well, I'll leave you to your work then.
Ricky, Mr. Collins. Thank you for inviting me to dinner with Ms. de Bourgh. I know how important she is to you and Charlotte, and I appreciate you including me in that.
Oh, my pleasure, Miss Bennet. As I've said previously, as you are my business partner's closest and dearest friend, you are forever welcome here. My work is my life, so you are both part of that now. Good day, Miss Bennet.
Good day, Mr. Collins. I guess that wasn't so difficult. Being nice, right? Be nice. Ignore the rest.
Hey, sorry about that. Had to put out some fires. But I think I'm done for the rest of the day. What else do you want to talk about?
No. You know what? Let's wrap this up. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up talking about Darcy and de Bourgh, and contrary to popular belief, they do not consume my life.
Well, they do kinda.
No, we're talking. Let's go do something.
Oh, okay. What would you like to do?
I don't know. I don't care. Anything. You choose.
There is this documentary playing at the theater down the street. It's about women who abandoned their families to ride the rails in the Great Depression era. I know that's not really your thing.
Well, according to some people, I do need a greater knowledge of U.S. history. Maybe afterwards we can go fencing.
I'm back! Oh, I know you guys missed me so much. And since Lizzie's off reconciling with her B-est of FFs, I did not want to deprive you of the adorbs. But I have some bad news. My emo-tastic cousin Mary won't be on my vlogs anymore. She actually won't be anywhere anymore. No one's quite sure how that entire library of books collapsed on top of her, or why no one heard her crying for help. But they found one in her hand afterwards, still open, pressed up against her cheek, and it just kills me every day to know that she will never know if those boys found Alaska.
That was terrible.
Come on, you know I'm a great actress. Why else do you think I'm always on camera?
Probably because you pointed at your face.
I see your snark has not been frightened away by your priestess of the night wardrobe yet.
I see your love of theatrics hasn't been crushed by the harsh reality of our bleak and pointless existence yet.
You missed me.
Whatever, you missed me more.
I finally got my car back so I can come visit Mary whenever I want.
Please don't tell the internet where I live. I do not need any arsenic-filled cupcakes or love poems written with the blood of dead squirrels showing up at my door.
Wow, Mary, stop being so depresso. Anyway, since Lizzie's off visiting Charlotte and Jane is off looking for that jerk-ass loser Bing, being at home is gonna be super dull, so I'll probably be here like all the freaking time.
That sounds a lot less ominous than last time.
Whatever, you love it.
I guess it could be worse.
Okay, everyone, talk to you soon. Love you. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Here again on a weekend. Charlotte and Ricky had to go to another meeting with Mr. Berg, something about a consultant or business advisor. They spend an awful lot of time in meetings with her, and driving to meetings with her, and driving back from meetings with her. So I get to use the big empty office while no one's around. Sometimes you just have to kick off your shoes and run around like a little kid. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I can't remember the last time I laughed like that. Things have been so tense lately. And I'm not just talking about all the drama. Something going on here, hence all the meetings at Ms. de Berg's, and this consultant they're bringing in to fix things. The thing is, Charlotte is doing a great job. Not that I'm surprised by that. She's so brilliant. I was afraid this job would force her to become an automaton, suffering every random idea that popped into Ricky's head, but she has figured out just how to handle him if he's being difficult or obtuse. I wonder where she learned to do that. Pretty soon this place will be called Collins and Lou. I'm so proud of her.
Hey, Lizzie?
Oh, and here she is.
Oh, good. There you are. Some people came back after the meeting. You should join us.
You mean the new consultant? Is that even a real job?
He's not a consultant. He's...
Well, I should just stay here and let you be a high-powered business lady.
Actually, I need you to come and talk to him. He's expecting you, and we can't afford to alienate him.
Expecting me? The grad student who doesn't work here? Who is this guy? Seriously, who is it? Is it Ricky's dad? Catherine's third husband. Some rich, super snobby... No. No way. I mean, why would... How the hell...
You know Miss de Berg is his aunt.
And the world only has 55 people in it!
She asked him to take a look at how things are running here.
She asked him to torment me?
Actually, I think to torment me.
Oh, right.
She didn't like some of the changes I made to the operational plan. Like, you know, having one.
Look at you with your operational plan and your office politics. My little girl's all grown up.
You just sounded an awful lot like your mother.
Low blow, Lou. Low blow.
Would you please come and talk to him? Just for a minute. He brought his friend Fitz. I think you'll like him.
Are you trying to set me up? Now who sounds like my mother?
I'm sugarcoating, but seriously, this is important. If he gives a bad report to his aunt, we could lose our funding.
All the more reason to keep me hidden away.
Just come and say hello. Please, for me.
Fine.
Pleasantly.
Pleasantly. I can do that. I was pleasant. I was. My face hurts from over-smiling. Darcy was as charming as ever. Can you believe he even asked how my family was doing? As if he didn't know already. He's like a robot with buggy programming for social interaction. I made sure to ask him if he ran into Jane while he was in Los Angeles with Bing and Caroline. And he just, you know. No. Did not encounter sister unit. Bzz. Bzz. Darcy, bot malfunction. Darcy, bot malfunction. Anyway, I survived, and I did meet his friend and associate, Fitz, who seems like a lot of fun. And yet another example of lively, outgoing people inexplicably being friends with Darcy. And even if Charlotte wanted to set me up with him, no dice, because he just invited us all out to dinner with him and his boyfriend. So don't get any ideas, guys. Keep those ships tied up at the dock. Darcy isn't coming to dinner with us, thankfully. I think that Darcy bot needs to go into the shop for some repairs. Or some serious upgrades. Zzz. Darcy bot. Meltdown. Wub. Wub.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
We're getting ready to go.
Okay, be there in a minute.
So I may be kind of hiding from Mary. I mean, she's being totally awesome and helping me study for my midterm. I am just so bored. Studying is hard. Memorizing facts would be so much easier if we could just make it a drinking game. Ooh, or just not do it.
Busted.
Oh, no. I was just recording a video for my mom.
It's okay. We're allowed to take study breaks.
Good. Being on a vlog by myself isn't as fun anyway, and neither is studying.
Hey, you're really getting the hang of learning things. I mean, when you actually put away your phone and focus for 2 seconds anyway.
Kind of like the people of Zanzibar were forced to do during the month-long power outage of 2008.
Exactly, see?
I wish we went to the same school. Studying with you is a lot easier than trying to do it by myself.
You could always transfer next year.
Assuming I don't get stuck in community college a 4th year.
There is no way you're not going to nail this midterm. You've got me. Though I do have to be at the pizza place in 2 hours for work, so.
Ugh, that sounds so gross.
Well, I've got 2 years till grad school, and it's not going to be cheap, so. Besides, Denny works there now. It's been kind of fun.
Oh, Mary's making new friends. I knew getting a boyfriend would help. Speaking of him, how is he?
Yeah, Eddie is a topic for another video / never.
/ next time. We are in serious need of some girl talk, cuz don't think I've forgotten.
And don't think I've forgotten. We have more studying to do.
Yeah!
So last night, I was invited to dinner at Ms. de Berg's house. Actually, it's more like a compound. A lot of space for one woman and her little asthmatic dog. Lydia could sock slide in that place forever. But one good thing did come out of it. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I made a new buddy. So as you heard in my last video, I met Darcy's friend and associate, Fitz. And long story super short, we're lunching. I haven't told him about these videos yet because, I guess, because that would make things sort of complicated.
Lizzie B, I hope you're ready for the best Ethiopian food. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
Does Collins have you doing another one of the, Better Living, this is how you eat a sandwich videos?
No, this is a personal video for me.
Ooh, like a vlog. What do you talk about? And more importantly, can I be on it?
Okay. Under one condition. You can't watch any of the earlier videos, at least not while I'm here. And do not tell Darcy.
Okay, that's 2 conditions.
I say some not so nice things about him.
Oh, really?
Seriously, you can't.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you. I know he's your friend.
He is my friend, and that's why I completely get it. The guy doesn't always make a good first impression, and he's got the social skills of an agoraphobic lobster.
You do know him well.
I am a genius. Also, I am ready for my close-up.
Oh, I don't move the camera. Ever.
Well, then I'll just lean in like so.
Okay. Not weird. I was just telling the internet about last night. Does Ms. de Berg always bring that dog to the dinner table?
Yes! Listen, Annakins can't do much on her own other than maybe wheeze and scratch herself bloody.
Gross.
What about when we were talking about the, remember the thing we...
No, wait. That's not how we do things here.
How do we do things here? Lizzie, Lizzie, writing a business plan isn't that different than a grad paper. You build a case, trying to convince...
What are you talking about over there?
We're talking about writing.
What's on writing?
Well, Lizzie's gonna have some big papers for grad school, and I'm telling her about business plans. That's exactly what I said. How do you remember these things?
I forget nothing. It's important to have a clear, concise plan. My first business plan was to become someone who builds and invests. Isn't that right, Annakins? Yeah.
That impression was uncanny.
Okay, fine. Well, now it's your turn.
For what?
Think you can beat Darcy?
Can I be Darcy?
How's your sister Georgiana getting on?
Quite well. She's now nationally ranked in tennis.
Oh, splendid. It was so unfortunate when she gave up swimming.
It's for the best. She wished to focus her accomplishments.
Such a work ethic. Elizabeth, you should take note. You girls are much too prone to time wasting.
My sister certainly doesn't engage in time-wasting activities.
I think you had more fun with that than I did.
Well, what is life if you can't have a little fun? Am I right, Lizzie B? You know what, you should meet Gigi.
Why? So I can feel inferior to her practically perfect accomplishments?
No, because she's a cool kid, and I think you two will like each other.
Because I get along with her big brother so well?
Okay, we need to talk about this for a second. How was he when you first met him?
You sure you want to hear this? It's not pretty. Okay. I first met Darcy at a wedding. During the reception, while everyone was being social and having a great time, he spent the entire night lurking in the corner on his phone, fake texting.
Okay. Come on, he talked to somebody.
Well, he talked to me.
Oh, how'd that go?
Not far.
Okay, in his defense, I will say that he didn't know anyone aside from his group.
And a wedding reception is a really difficult place to meet people.
Touche, Lizzie B, touche. But please tell me that he at least danced with someone.
He did.
Yes he did. And he might not have the sickest game, but I can tell you right now, that girl is remembering his smooth moves. She's glossing over it right now.
She remembers.
Yeah, that's my boy. That is my boy. Okay, listen, I gotta return this message, so meet me down in 10 because it is time for tacos.
Wait, I thought we were having Ethiopian.
We are having Ethiopian, but I couldn't think of a dish that started with a T, so, I wanted to alliterate in it.
Tibbs?
Tibbs!
Fits, ladies and gentlemen. And now for some Tibbs.
Hey, everybody's favorite nerd. Sorry, Lizzie, still love you.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Aren't you happy to see me?
Don't you have class right now?
I always have class.
Lydia?
I was thinking we could go to an amusement park. It's such a nice day out. Ooh, or the mall. I haven't done that in forever. Or maybe just lunch. Are you hungry? I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, first of all, breathe. Second of all, what's the point of us doing all this studying if you're just gonna ditch?
Well, too late now, am I right? Let's hang out. It'll be fun.
You're recording this, so I'd look like a tool if I didn't hang out with you, huh? There have to be ethical concerns about this. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yay!
But I have veto power on roller coasters.
Deal.
And you're promising never to do this again.
Fine. Yay, cousin hangout time! We're gonna have so much fun.
Let me go call Eddie and tell him I'm not gonna be around today, okay?
It's not that I'm blowing off school. Again, I'm actually totally doing all my homework. It's just... going to class all the time is just overrated. Everybody knows that.
And I get to choose the music!
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Good morning, everyone. It's time for another questions and answers video. And since there were a lot of questions, there will be a lot of answers. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these fresh. It's, not going so well. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I know what I'll do. Welcome back to Questions and Answers with Lizzie Bennet and Fitz. Hey, what's your last name?
I'm the one asking the questions.
Yeah, I know, but we can introduce you to the audience.
No, we can't. Let's get this show on the road. Question number 1 from A Heart Under Crossfire on Tumblr. Have you come up with a good name for these Q&A videos yet?
Seriously, that's the first question? Nope.
From Divvy S on Facebook, Shark versus Lizzie Bennet with a sword. Who'd win?
Me? I hope?
From Anna Sig on Tumblr, where did you get your favorite necklace? I love it.
Oh, thanks, Anna Sig. It's from Anthropology.
From what?
It's a store for lady clothes.
From Avotica on Tumblr, is there really a list of reasons as to why Lizzie Bennet is perpetually single?
I don't know. I've never seen it, but, ask Lydia.
Okay, from Bobby S on Facebook. If you were thrown into a vortex and woke up in the past, say in Victorian England, how would you cope?
There wouldn't be any technology or cars, so I guess I'd be walking everywhere. I'd probably have a lot of muddy dresses.
From Tell Me I'm Cool on Tumblr, my boyfriend doesn't believe in romance. From novels, movies, nothing. What do I do? I'll tell you what you do.
Well, first of all, you are cool. Tell me I'm cool, and don't let anyone tell you differently. And secondly, I kind of can't believe anyone doesn't believe in romance. I mean, gosh, I think deep in our hearts, everyone has a desire to be loved.
Next question is not a question from Victoria S. on Facebook. She says, say hi to Brazil.
Hi, Brazil. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. From Lorne 4815623342 on YouTube. Are you an unreliable narrator?
No.
You kind of took that a little personal. From Maddie J on Facebook. What's something you like about your mom?
Oh, well, despite her eccentricities, she loves her family unapologetically.
Okay, our final question. From Caitlin G on Facebook. Pirates or ninjas?
Is this who I identify with or who would win in a fight?
Fight.
What do you think?
Same time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Pirates!
ninjas! What? No way!
Pirates
Ninjas
have
can climb
guns!
walls.
Jack
Storm
Sparrow.
Shadow.
All right, fine. You know what? We're going to throw this one back to you. Leave a comment below saying who you think would win in a fight. A ninja or a pirate? What did you... I can see
What?
you know.
You cannot. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Well,
peripheral
what did I
vision.
do? What did I do? What did I do?
Something.
Nothing. Nothing.
Something.
Nothing.
How do I start this? You know, normally I just talk and these videos sort of come together into something kind of coherent. This one, maybe not so much. Because just as this is starting out a strange, incoherent mess, I just had my own strange and incoherent conversation. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and Darcy just weirded me out. So, anyway.
Hey, was that Darcy I saw pull out of the parking garage?
Yeah, he was just here.
And what did he say?
I'm not sure, actually.
Did he say why he was here on a Sunday?
I assume business stuff?
On a Sunday. He knew Ricky and I had a business brunch today.
Really? He seemed surprised to find me here alone.
Oh, Ms. Liu, a word.
Oh, the final edits of the illumination regulator tutorial video are in your inbox.
Oh, delightful. I've just been informed that Mr. Darcy made a surprise appearance at our offices. Do you think he was trying to catch us off guard before he submits his operational report?
But we were prepared for him, were we not, Mr. Collins?
I believe so, Ms. Liu. I believe so.
Why don't you take a look at those edits so that we can be more prepared when he returns?
Always so calculating, Ms. Liu. You are the perfect
Mr.
partner
Collins.
in this... Oh, yes, of course. Miss Bennet.
Well played, Ms. Liu.
Okay, but I really need to know what he said while he was here.
Why? Since when are you so nosy about Darcy?
No, it's just there's an operational report coming up in a week, and if he doesn't like what he sees...
Oh, right. Sorry, no, he didn't talk about you or Collins and Collins.
Oh, good. Then what did he talk about?
Personal stuff?
Really?
Yeah. So, Darcy, you, Bing, and Caroline all left the neighborhood in such a hurry last month.
You didn't give me a line there.
That's because he didn't say anything. So, how are Bing and Caroline
They are well.
Do you think Bing might return to the neighborhood?
Bing no longer consorts with rabble like you.
He did not say that.
Well, he said Bing was making new friends in Los Angeles. But don't listen to him, Jane. Darcy's not the boss of him.
Your friend Charlotte seems to have settled in well here at Collins & Collins.
Yes, she has. I thought it was a bad idea at first, but I was wrong. She's making it work, and I'm really proud of her.
Oh, Lizzie. That was sweet. But really, was that it?
Yeah, other than some long, awkward pauses. That's weird, right?
Yeah, he knows that Ricky and I aren't going to be here and comes to chat with you.
Well, it was like 5 minutes. He was probably just looking for an air-conditioned place to drink his probiotic hemp latte.
But you said he was awkward. Maybe he was nervous.
Yeah, he kind of was. Maybe I'm starting to get to him.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Lizzie Bennet, making men uncomfortable since 1988. I bet that's on Lydia's list.
So, a lot of you guys have been asking Mary about Eddie in the comments, so we decided to make an entire vlog dedicated to talking about him.
No, you decided. I did not. I like to keep my private life private.
Where's the fun in that?
Self-respect, dignity, plausible denial when things go terribly wrong.
Wow, you worry too much.
It's not like there's much to say anyway. We started dating shortly after that GIF incident, and he's really cute and nice and funny, and I like him. The end.
You like him?
Of course I like him. Why else would I be going out with him? Don't even respond to that. You know, how about you? If you're so keen on oversharing people's personal lives on the internet, why don't we talk about your love interest?
Love interest? No, that's way too boring. I like my boys like I like my data plan. Readily available, unlimited, and something I never signed a contract for.
Healthy. Well, at least you're upfront about it.
Not always upfront enough. Anyway, you seem to be the only Bennett with an actual boyfriend, unless Kitty has been keeping things from me.
So, that guy Lizzie was dating just blew town?
G-dubs? Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, he kind of seemed like a douche.
Oh, he tried to act all cool on camera, but he was actually really sweet to Lizzie, and Jane, and me. He's actually a pretty cool guy, and mega hot. I mean, come on.
Do not get any ideas.
Oh, please. I would never go after someone Lizzie dated. Boys come and go, but sisters are forever. I just think more boys should be like him. That's all.
Yeah, well, Eddie's pretty great.
I know. You guys are so cute. It's kind of gross. So, how serious have you two gotten?
Okay, I think we're done here.
No.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Greetings, Internet. So, I've been away from home for a while now, and some of you are asking, how is Jane doing down in LA? Well, speak of the angel. She sent me another care package. Ah! So sweet, right? So you'd probably think that she's happy. Well, not quite. Sure, she may not mention Bing when I talk to her, but I know my sister, and when she's feeling a little down, she does something extra nice for someone else. Which, of course, is super sweet, but two can play at this cheering up game. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I'm gonna care package Jane right back. So yes, I'm going to send Jane a care package, and for those of you wondering if me making a video about it will ruin the surprise, have no fear. It turns out that Jane has been so uber busy at work that she doesn't even have time to watch my videos regularly anymore. So, by the time she does see this, she will have already been showered in care package love. In order to win this cheering up war, I did some research and I've determined that there are 3 essential parts of a great care package. Part 1, fun!
Oh, the fun has arrived!
And who better to help with the fun than a fun care package assistant?
Wait a second, what do you mean assistant? I'll have you know that I have a corner office in the city overlooking the bay. I can see 2 bridges.
Fun care package executive?
Booyah. Ooh, hey, it's for you.
Don't make me hurt you.
I don't think that thing's loaded.
Well, that can change. I know where the kitchen sink is.
Okay, listen, I don't need this right now. I could be having lunch with Darcy.
Is Darcy more fun than this?
Yes. No, not so much. Sorry. Yo, Darcy, lighten up.
He doesn't watch these.
Oh, then I guess you all should know that I taught Darcy everything he knows about living life. Truth! No, wait.
Well, that's enough fun, I think. Now on to part 2, food.
I do love food.
All right, first up, I got her some yummy peanut butter.
Ooh, I got her some hickory smoked gourmet almonds.
Well, that's better. Okay, and then I got some chocolate because she loves chocolate.
Which is great because I got her some Chilean chocolate bars with cinnamon and spicy chilies.
You really are a care package executive.
You know, we don't actually have to give these to her.
No, it's
hear me
fine.
out.
It's not
She
about
doesn't
me.
even-
It's about her. Put them in the box. Okay, and then her favorite cookies, chocolate chip.
Nice. Did you bake those yourself?
Like I bake. Why, do you have homemade chocolate chip cookies in your bag?
No?
Food, check. And the final part,
Love.
My favorite. That is a big box of love. You know who's all about the love?
you.
Yes, but aside from me, begins with a D, ends with an RC.
Excuse me.
I know that your impression of him isn't the greatest, but he's a loyal and loving dude. He really looks out for the friends he cares about. He'll do anything for them.
Yeah, like what?
For example, last month, he warned a friend about a girl he was seeing. He pulled him away from the whole situation. You know, he warned him that it was unhealthy. She was bad news.
Who was the friend?
Bingley. He's a really super cool dude. You should meet him.
I have, actually. Did Darcy say why he, interfered?
Something about the girl wasn't being genuine and she was only in it for the money. Something like that.
So, Darcy broke them up?
Yep. Dodge that bullet. I told you, he really cares for the people he loves. He's always got their backs. Well, anyway, listen, I'm gonna leave you to your awesomeness. This fun care package executive is out. Cheer up. What's your sister's name again?
Jane.
Cheer up, Jane. It gets better.
So it's Thursday night, and I thought, what better to do on a Thursday night than party? I've been texting Mary so she'll come out with me, but she hasn't been responding, so I just thought, why not go and pick her up?
Lydia.
Hi, I thought you might have died.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got your text. I didn't have time to respond.
What are you doing right now? Wait, it doesn't matter. Let's go to Carter's.
Lydia,
It's happy hour. Shots are 2 for 1. Plus they have water and soda and other stuff too.
Iday's here. I promised we'd hang out.
He can come too. It'll be a party.
No, we'll party this weekend for my birthday. Remember? Plus, you have your last midterm next week. Why don't you go home and study? You gotta ace this one.
I don't want to go home. I want to go out. Home's not... My parents are just being... Whatever. I just don't want to.
Look, I already ditched him to go to the movies with you Saturday and to the amusement park last week. I can't do it again.
But the viewers...
It's not gonna work this time, Lydia. I'm sorry. I'll see you this weekend, okay?
You know what I realized? I don't need Mary to have fun. I can have my own adventures without her. Wherever I go, the party will follow because I am the party. Olivia, surprise! Oh, okay. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
It's been 3 days. 3 days since Fitz told me that Darcy broke up Bing and my sister, and 3 days since I have said anything about it to anyone. Not even Charlotte, because Darcy is Charlotte's boss's consultant or something, and I can't let her hate him the way I do. And I do hate him more than ever. I didn't even know that was possible. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I can't hold it in anymore. So for the last few days, Charlotte's been swamped with Ricky Collins' latest brainchild, staff spirit development. Basically, this involves not mandatory but highly encouraged goofy office events like Mustache Day and Wear Plaid Like It's 1992 Day, culminating in tonight's Halloween party at the restaurant across the street. The upshot of this is Charlotte's been too busy to watch, let alone edit, my last few videos, so she remains blissfully ignorant. I don't think she could stand to be in the same room with him if she knew. I know I can't. Part of me wants to yell in his face and tell him he's a jackass, but I'm afraid that if I did, I'd end up trying to wring his neck, which would be bad, considering he's Charlotte's something.
Hey Lizzie, you ready? Where's your costume?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Wait, why?
I have a headache.
Oh, come on. If I'm forced to go as a giant condiment, the least you can do is be a cat for 5 minutes. Please.
I just don't think I can manage dressing up and making small talk right now.
Ah, Darcy. Avoiding him really isn't the best way to...
Charlotte, please don't press me on this.
Okay. It's no big deal. I'll make your excuses.
Oh, Miss Lou! Oh, we must retreat immediately across the boulevard. The employees have gathered and are eagerly awaiting the announcement of which costume has won the $25 gift certificate to the fast food franchise of their choice. Miss Bennet, are you not ready?
Oh, Lizzie's really tired. Delayed jet lag. She's going to sit this one out.
Oh, but Miss Bennet, you couldn't possibly miss
Mr. Collins. We can't be late for our own announcement.
Oh, right as always, Miss Lou. Oh, feel better, Miss Bennet.
Charlotte's right about one thing. I am really tired. Tired of having my life overshadowed by a cloud of misery named William Darcy. Who is he to have such influence over my life and the lives of the people I love? Just to torture myself, I decided to reread all the postcards, emails, and texts that Jane has sent me since she moved to Los Angeles. And you know what, Darcy? She's not happy. Here's the one from the care package she sent me. I haven't seen Bing yet, but I'm sure he'll get the message I left him. He works so hard. New job is great. Hoping to make friends with my coworkers, it can get lonely out here. Saw Caroline finally. She says Bing is so busy with a new study partner he can't even answer her emails. We were then supposed to meet up for lunch earlier, but she forgot the day. Oh well. You know, in hindsight, I would have thought that if anyone had a stake in who Bing dated, it would have been Caroline doing the influencing. After all, she does have to be sister to whoever Bing ends up with. And it does explain why she dropped Jane like a hot potato. But why in the hell should Darcy care? I guess that's the point. He doesn't. He doesn't care who he hurts or what damage he causes. If he doesn't like you, if he thinks you are somehow less than him, he will toss you aside. It's probably a good thing that I am avoiding him, because if I did try to strangle him right now, I could probably finish the job. So for his own sake, if I never see that slimy, unfeeling, sociopathic robot again, it'll be too soon.
Excuse me, Lizzie.
Darcy.
My first day in LA has been so much fun. Jane's actually not working today, so we've been sightseeing around the city. It has been awesome. I think tonight we're actually... Oh, hi, come here.
Guess who I was just on the phone with?
Someone who wants to help you pay off back taxes and get out of debt?
No, it was Mom. She didn't know where you were. She wants you to come home. You can't just leave town like that without telling anybody.
But I missed you. Please don't be mad at me too.
No, I'm not mad. And neither is Mom. She's just worried. She said you've been skipping classes again?
Yeah, she seemed pretty worried when she told me how selfish and irresponsible I was being and how I should be more like you and Lizzie. Nothing new there.
No, she didn't mean that. We just don't understand what happened. You were doing so well, and with Mary helping you with school, and I don't know. She said that you might be skipping for a boy. Are you skipping classes to hang out with a boy?
I would never do that. I can't stand that jerk.
Who?
Brent Cooper.
Brent, didn't you date him in 9th or 8th grade?
Yes, and he just transferred into one of my classes, and he's just been bugging me, and I have not been skipping classes to hook up with him, and I told Mom that, but she won't listen.
But you are skipping classes because of him?
Jane, you're making my vlog totally dramatic. The viewers don't want that.
I don't care what the viewers want. I care about my baby sister. Turn it off.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah! Come here, Jane. We're gonna make a special Halloween video.
Okay, but Halloween's not till tomorrow.
Right, but when they see this, it will be tomorrow. Besides, Halloween isn't a day of the year. It's a state of mind.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Anytime you pretend to be someone you're not, that is Halloween.
Well, that makes sense.
Anytime you accept candy from a stranger, that is Halloween.
That makes less sense.
Anytime you ride on the back of a wagon covered in hay with your friends through the dark woods as a hobo chases you with an axe, that is Halloween. Anytime you change from regular, everyday, boring job to sexy, boring job, that is Halloween.
Well, now I feel bad that I'm not in costume.
But you are in costume. Everyone's wearing a costume every day. Right now you're dressed as a fierce wanderer, adventuring through a foreign land.
Are you feeling okay? You're not talking like yourself.
Duh, that's the point. Today I can be whoever I want. Or tomorrow, which by then will be today. Or yesterday. Maybe then it will be yesterday. I think I ate too much candy corn.
That's okay. I think they get the point. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
So, here on my videos, we've had some crazy things happen on camera, and there have been several moments that we didn't include. So this was not an easy decision to make. But it seems like these videos are bigger than me now, and though I'll probably regret this, I don't think you guys will ever forgive me if I don't show you what happened after my last video. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and you won't believe this.
I need to speak with you.
This really isn't a good time.
Are you alright?
I'm not, actually, and I don't think you
Please
should
let
be
me
This is
explain.
the worst possible time you could be doing.
I'm sorry, but the last few months have been crazy. I've been hiding something from you that I shouldn't have and that I can't anymore. I need to admit something to you. Please sit.
Well, this should be good.
You're filming.
If you've got something to say to me, you say it here and now.
I didn't come to Collins & Collins to monitor corporate progress. I came here to see you.
Okay.
Two parts of me have been at war. Your odd family, your financial troubles, you're in a different world from me. People expect me to travel in certain circles, and I do respect the wishes of my family, but not today. I've been fighting against this for months now, but Lizzie Bennet, I'm in love with you. I can't believe it either, that my heart could completely overwhelm my judgment.
I hope that your judgment can be some solace in your rejection, because those feelings are not mutual.
Are you rejecting me?
Does that surprise you?
May I ask why?
May I ask why you're even here in spite of your social class, the wishes of your family, and your own better judgment?
That was badly put. But that's the world we live in. You can't deny it. Social classes are a real thing. People who think otherwise live in a fantasy.
And that's just the beginning of a long list of reasons why I'm rejecting you.
Such as?
Such as, the nicest thing you've ever said about me was that I was decent enough. You act like you'd rather have a hernia repaired than be around me. You have a checklist for what makes an accomplished woman, and don't even get me started on what you did to Jane.
What about Jane?
You took the heart of my sister, the kindest soul on the planet, and tore it in half. And
I didn't
why?
mean...
Why did you do it, Darcy? Does causing pain to those of us of a lower social standing give you joy?
No. I simply doubted her long-term faith in the relationship. I watched her dealings with other men. At your local bar that night Bing was away, she was being very social.
That's because she's nice.
And what
Not
about his
Jane.
own birthday, her indiscretion?
Indiscretion?
While he was entertaining his guests, she was engaging with another man. I saw it with my own eyes.
That's a lie.
It was then clear to me that her feelings for him were fleeting and that she never truly cared for him as he did for her.
Are you kidding me?
From that point on, I never believed that her feelings for him were any more than simply her kindness. I was protecting him.
Protecting him or protecting his wealth? Did you really think Jane was dating Bing for the money?
Well, it was made pretty clear to me that this would be an advantageous relationship for her.
By Jane?
No, but by her family, your family.
My family?
Your energetic younger sister, and especially your mother. Every discussion, every moment I observed her, she would blabber about Jane and Bing and defined and consumed her life. I'm sorry. I never thought of you that way.
And what about George Wickham?
What about him?
What imaginary act of friendship caused you to do what you did to him?
You seem unnervingly interested in his concerns.
He told me of his struggles.
Oh, yeah, his life has been quite a struggle.
You destroy his life and then make jokes about it.
So this is what you think of me. Thank you for explaining it all to me so eloquently.
And thank you for proving time and time again that your arrogance, pride, and selfishness make you the last man in the world I could ever fall in love with.
I'm sorry to have caused you so much pain. I should have acted differently. I was unaware of your feelings towards me.
You were unaware? Then why don't you watch my videos?
What videos?
You guys want to see something cool? All those people down there going about their busy, glamorous lives. No idea that we're up here watching them.
Not all of LA is glamorous. They're mainly just normal people like you and me.
Please, we are not normal. We are way cooler than normal. We're YouTube stars.
I don't know about that.
View count doesn't lie, sis.
Well, I'm here now, so that's all you and Lizzie.
You're really not coming back?
I don't know. I like it here. I have a good job, the people are nice, and kind of just in a new stage in my life now.
What about Bing?
He's not really part of it. Not right now. I don't know. Maybe he's not really getting back to me. But I'm trying to focus on other things right now, and things that are tangible and here and that answer my calls.
LA is a great place to move on. So many hot guys.
Yes, they are very nice to look at. But I don't know, Bing and I had something different, special. I thought.
He's just a guy. How different can it be?
When you meet somebody that you really care about, it's different than just casually dating. It's more than just fun when they touch something inside of you. Don't stop. And you want to be with them because they make you realize that you're not missing your other half, and that you're just enough the way you are. Together you're just right. When you find that, it's really hard to let it go.
Sounds like a lot of drama to me. I'll take partying over carpools and heartbreak any day.
When you meet somebody that you have real feelings for, Lizzie and I reserve the right to make fun of you for it however much we want.
Yuck. Whatever. Oh, can we go to that sidewalk with all the famous people's handprints?
If that's what you want.
I know you guys are so jealous of me right now, and you totally should be. On top of the freaking world. Da na 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 na, yeah!
Wait for it.
Oh my god.
I know.
Darcy just...
I know.
And then you?
I know.
Oh my god.
My name is Lizzie Bennet, and as you can see, Charlotte is without words.
Oh, I have some words.
Oh yeah, like what?
I totally knew it.
You knew it? Knew what? You knew nothing.
I knew he liked you. Or that it was a definite possibility. Well, maybe it was just an inkling, but come on, you must have had some suspicions.
No, I really didn't.
What about when he danced with you at Bing's party and no one else?
You weren't at that party?
I was at the Gibson wedding.
That was a cruel twist of fate.
Or love at first sight. Or how about all the times he happened to be at Carter's when you were there?
He was just wingmanning for Bing.
Wingmanning, really? That's what you think? I'm pretty sure the guy read Tolstoy for you.
Even if that's true, the virtues of reading Russian literature are far outweighed by the fact that he disinherited George. Oh yeah, and he broke up Bing and Jane.
You don't even like George anymore.
That doesn't mean he should have lost his future. I have 100 more reasons to dislike Darcy than he has to like me.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about him liking you much longer since you told him to watch the videos.
Yeah, not my finest moment.
You haven't exactly been easy on him.
Easy on him? He could sue me for some of the stuff I've said about him. Not that it's untrue. He's a really successful businessman. Really successful businessmen sue people a lot, so I'm told. God, do we know any lawyers?
I'm not going to sue you.
I'm going to go do something work-related. Regardless of your position of authority over me, I don't like what you did to Jane.
May I sit down?
Sure.
You're filming again.
Yes.
You're quite prolific.
You watched my videos.
It was illuminating. You called me a robot. And a newsie.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best descriptor. I only saw you in the hat once. I just ran with it.
It's fine. I don't care about that. Will you do me the favor of reading this?
What is it?
I sometimes have difficulty explaining myself. Just read it. Please.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry if I made your visit here awkward or unpleasant in any way.
Is this handwritten? And wax sealed? And it's in cursive. I don't think I've had to read cursive since they taught it in the 4th grade. We'll forget about it. Nothing that he can say can change anything. Nothing. Out of sight, out of mind. So, what else can we talk about? Well, I've been working on my thesis, and, fine.
Mom is throwing a fit and making Jane kick me out, so I'll go back home.
Don't say that. It was nice of Mom to let you stay this long anyway.
I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions.
Yes, you are an adult. So, when Mom threatens to donate all of your clothing that you left in her house unless you go back to classes, you can absolutely make the decision to let her.
Fine.
I packed you a lunch for the road. Please don't eat while you drive. Pull over somewhere safe and text me when you get home. Don't look at me like that. I'm not around to help you anymore, so let me do what I can.
It's okay. I'm used to looking out for myself anyway. No big.
Do you really feel like that?
No. I was just kidding. You're the best.
One of the best.
Yeah, okay, Lizzie's all right too.
I saw how you stepped in after I left. You really are growing up. Except when you occasionally leave in the middle of the night and not tell anybody, but...
And soon I'll be 21, holla!
Oh, gosh. Please look after yourself.
Lizzie's not the only one that misses you, you know?
I know I miss you all, too.
And if you find Bingley, you better tell me so me and Lizzie can come back out here and kick him in
Lydia,
the...
I'm fine. Go home, and go back to classes, and call me the next time you need me. Keep making your videos, too.
Okay. I will see all of you later, or you'll see me and Mary. Yay.
Yay.
Say bye, Jane.
Bye.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah! Hey everybody, we're gonna do a question video. Why? Because I'm totally freaking awesome. And it's gonna be way better than Lizzie's. So, here we go. From Rachel Bassard on Facebook. What is your all-time favorite movie? The Wizard of Oz. Although Empire Records is a close second. And sidebar, that's actually one of Mary's fave movies too. From Elenariel on Twitter. Is there really a list of why Lizzie Bennet is perpetually single? And if so, how long is it? Pfft, no, of course there's not actually a list. That would just be awful. From Pamela Leo on Facebook. Ryan Gosling or Ryan Gosling? I know, right? He's so hot. And Sarah Shelson on Twitter wants to know, what are you studying in college? Well, right now, whatever gets me out of community college and gets my parents off my back. After that, who knows? If you have any suggestions, let me know. On Facebook, Emily Cummins asks, what's your fondest childhood memories of you and your sisters? Well, Lizzie used to always make me and Charlotte and Jane perform plays with her in the backyard, and she would usually steal plots from books, and it was kind of lame, but it was also really fun because, like, I was really good in them, and we got to all be together, and it was great. And from Patrick Walbank on Facebook, do you ever feel like you're a secondary character in someone else's story? Hell no! You're only a secondary character if you let yourself be, and the Lydia does not do background. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Hi everyone! Still at Collins & Collins offices, and considering that I only have a little bit of time left here, I thought it was a good idea for me to get started on my independent study projects. Remember those? How I'm writing up a report and analysis on different new media companies and the first is on Charlotte's? Well, I'm going to structure my arguments thusly. I'll begin by looking at the initial business objectives when the company started up, and then follow that with the evolution of those goals.
Okay,
and from
you need to stop.
What? Why?
No one cares about your project. We just want to know about the letter.
Letter? What letter?
Her name is Lizzie Bennet, and she's holding out on us.
Okay, I know that the last few installments of my video blog have been dramatic, and I'm not the Bennet sister who enjoys drama. You should see the texts I've been getting from Lydia about this. OMG, WTF, whatevs, YOLO, FTS, PQZ. I don't even know what that last one means. Oh, and Lydia, after the 10th exclamation point, they all kind of blur together. And on a side note, never have I been more glad that my mother doesn't know about these videos. Can you imagine? Lizzie, are you telling me that a rich, handsome man told you he loved you, and you turned him down?
But I don't like him, Mom. You don't like him either.
I'm willing to put those feelings aside, and so should you. Where did I go wrong? Why will my daughters continue to defile good and practical sense? That aside, I know from the comments that everyone is very curious about what's in Darcy's letter. But here's the thing. I can't tell you. Trust me. I know this goes against all previously established principles of these videos where I tell you guys every embarrassing little thing, but the problem is the contents of the letter are not mine to share. Some of it involves people I've never met, and I don't want to spill secrets that could potentially hurt someone. I know, that was very cryptic, and I apologize. But I can tell you what wasn't in the letter. There was no apology for what he did to Jane. Yes, really. He does say that having watched the videos makes him realize that Jane's feelings for Bing might have been deeper than he thought, but he justifies himself by saying that since Bing was so easily separated from her, his feelings must not have been as engaged. To which I say, that could possibly be true. And it makes me want to kick Bing from here to LA all over again. Kick them both. And he doesn't even explain that indiscretion thing, whatever that was. And Darcy's still not big on my family, my mom, my little sister. So at least my opinion of him is justified there. But other parts of the letter, let's just say other parts of the letter make me think that maybe I was a little harsh on Darcy. And it makes me rethink my once good opinion of someone with whom I'm glad to say I no longer associate. This is definitely messing with my worldview. It's like I don't know myself anymore.
That's it? That's pretty vague.
I know, but they're not my secrets to tell.
I understand, but will the viewers?
What do you want me to do? Ask Darcy at dinner tonight if it's all good, if I make the letter public?
No, you can't do that.
I know. If he wanted the letter public, he would have just tweeted it.
I mean, you can't ask him at dinner because he won't be there. Darcy and Fitz filed their final report with Mr. Berg this morning and caught a flight back to Los Angeles.
Oh. Are you...
Their report was very favorable to the company.
Good. At least the Bennet sisters' romantic entanglements won't cost you your job.
Please, like your romantic entanglements could affect my employment. Don't challenge that. I'm gonna go get ready for dinner. Meet you back here in 10?
Sounds good. So, not only did I insult and reject Darcy, but I managed to drive him hundreds of miles away. That should be my new slogan. Lizzie Bennet, driving people away since the early 2010s. I bet Lydia's making a t-shirt already.
Okay. I've been avoiding talking about this because you get enough of it on Lizzie's vlogs, but we have got to address the giant hipster in the middle of the room. OMG. Darcy is in love with Lizzie? Oh, God. I so did not see that one coming. And not just because Lizzie is perpetually single and destined to have her old lady face eaten off by a horde of house cats. Darcy was always pretty rude to her. Okay, well, not always, but he was at first, and after that he was still standoffish and weird. I mean, I get playing hard to get, but normally some sort of talking or flirting or stripping off of clothing is a necessary sign of romantic/sexual interest. Plus, he said some really mean things about our family. That's not cool. I'm glad Lizzie told him off. Family first, bitches! Although it would have been pretty cool to have a super rich brother-in-law. I still want to know what's in that letter, though. Lizzie's being coy, but if anybody can find out, it's me. And speaking of Lizzie, you know how I always call her nerdy? I've been thinking it's not really fair of me to do that because guess which sexy, awesome, cool Bennet sister aced her midterms? What? Okay, well, I got 2 B's and an A-, but still, that's like basically the same thing. I wish my 3rd grade teacher could see me now. Who's making nothing of her life now, Miss Anthony? Suck it! Whatever, she'd probably accuse me of cheating. And I talked to my world history professor, and he said I could make up my midterm since I missed some classes. It's funny, when I got to class, there was an elaborately decorated tin of homemade snickerdoodles sitting on his desk. Thanks, sis. So, hopefully Mary can help me study, I can make up my midterm, ace that, and then Thanksgiving break! Holla! Of course, I have to talk to Mary first. I guess she's been really busy with school because she hasn't been returning my calls. What's up with that? Whatever, it's not like she'll be able to resist coming back onto my vlogs now that I'm home. Nobody says no to being famous on the internet. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Welcome to Better Living with Collins & Collins. I'm Maria Lou, and today's topic is troubleshooting your new indoor illumination regulator. A standard illumination regulator has 2 settings, up or on, and down or off. If this is not the case, 95% of the time, one of the following 2 issues is the cause. If up and down are only sometimes switched to off and on, It's probably due to a second illumination regulator being active on the same fixture. Check adjacent walls for additional regulators to see if this resolves the problem. If down corresponds consistently with on, then most likely your regulator was inverted during installation. If this is the case, Collins & Collins recommends that you consult with a professional before proceeding further. If switching the regulator has no effect on the fixture at all, the problem may lie with the fixture itself. Remember, all illumination globes have a limited lifespan. If you believe this is your issue, please consult the next video in this series, Changing Bulbs, a one-person job. Thank you for watching Better Living with Collins & Collins. If you believe this video was helpful for you, please favorite, like, and leave a comment below. Bye.
So, a lot of things have been happening at Collins & Collins lately, but despite all the crazy, the funny, and the Darcy, I thought it'd be great to answer some more of your awesome questions. My name is Lizzie Bennet. You finally saw Darcy, so let's answer some other questions. From Ninja Pineapple on Twitter, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Well, since I don't like birds, I think a 1-ton giant duck would be crazy scary, so I will take 100 mini horses. From Kate W on YouTube, who is your favorite English teacher / professor and why? Well, she doesn't teach English, but my favorite professor is Dr. Gardner. She's super enriching and inspiring and the best professor ever. Too much? From Darth Lolita on Twitter. Been wondering, are you now more sympathetic to those who try to attain economic stability while sacrificing their dreams? Yes, but only as long as they're happy with their life. From Wonderfleeable on YouTube. How is Charlotte? Charlotte's awesome, maybe a bit stressed, but it's been really great to see her take this company and run with it. I am super proud of her. From Allison R on Facebook. When is Mary going to come on your show and not just on Lydia's? And where is Kitty? Well, right now, Kitty is at home and I am not. And I guess for Mary to be on my show, she'd have to come and visit. I haven't seen her in forever. From Nicole Horlings on Twitter. Has George messaged you at all since he left? Nope, not even a tweet. Next. From Becky H on Facebook. Do you ever worry that Lydia's party girl tendencies will get her into trouble, legal or otherwise? Every day, Becky. Every day. But actually, considering her tendencies, Lydia does a pretty good job of staying out of trouble. From Meg versus the World on Twitter. I don't know if you've been asked this before, but does Mr. Collins ever speak, well, like a normal human being?
Good afternoon, Miss Bennet. I see you're once again speaking to your internet-connected brethren. Are you presenting them with any wise words of wisdom?
Sort of.
Could I assist in any of your video diary needs?
I'm just doing a Q&A today.
Oh, interactivity, of course. Such a progressive and shrewd way to connect to your audience. In a way, you're providing them a channel to...
Actually, you know what? There are some questions for you today.
Really? Well, that's splendid. Please carry on.
From Mysterious C on Twitter. What is Rick, Mr. Collins' fiance's name?
Jamie.
Will she ever come visit the offices?
Doubtful. She's quite shy.
Okay. Last question. From Maria Lou on YouTube. Hey Lizzie, aren't the offices great? Do Charlotte and Mr. Collins miss me? Hey Maria, of course Charlotte misses you and she's really looking forward to seeing you when she's home for the holidays.
Oh, Ms. Young Lou! Fantastic to receive your digital message. I do indeed miss your energetic personality around these offices and look forward to the day our paths may cross again. I hope you were excited about the first Better Living video.
Oh, is that up?
Indeed. Would you mind linking to it in the description?
Not a problem.
Thank you, Ms. Bennet. Well, I must depart. Viewers?
Thanks again, everyone, for asking such great questions. Keep them coming. And be sure to check out Better Living with Collins & Collins right here. Another day, another awkward dinner at DeBerg's. With everything going on with the Darcy drama, I'd almost forgotten how much I don't look forward to those things. But you know what really gets me about these dinners? There always seems to be some sort of unexpected surprise. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and Caroline was at dinner last night. For those of you wondering if I got an explanation from her about, well, everything, I didn't. While I was busy dodging Catherine de Bourgh's unsolicited life advice, Caroline was busy receiving every praise possible. Apparently, she's given hairstyling advice to the Empress of Japan. De Bourgh pointed out how unfortunate Caroline's timing was because she just missed Darcy. Which is weird because I would have thought amongst her many accomplishments, timing would be at the top of her list. Come in.
Hi, Lizzie.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Bad time. I'll come back later.
No, wait. Come back here. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Lizzie. You look well. Skinny.
I've been trying to get a hold of you for months.
I know. I'm sorry about all that. Things just got so busy in Los Angeles.
So you got to see Jane?
Barely. But she looks really well. Not as well as you. Oh, is that a new dress?
What are you doing here?
Just visiting.
Visiting Collins and Collins? No.
You, silly. I missed you. What's going on in your life?
Well, a lot.
Like what?
Have you seen my videos?
No, I've been so busy.
So you haven't seen any of my videos since you left for Los Angeles?
Been super swamped. You know how it is, the move and all.
Yeah, about that. Did we do something wrong?
No. We just had to get back to Los Angeles.
Without saying goodbye.
I admit that was a little rude, but Bing had an emergency. Doctor stuff, lives in danger. You know how it is.
But Bing's a med student.
Who is destined to save many lives. He's quite popular in LA right now, especially with the ladies.
And what about Jane?
Oh my God, poor thing. I am so sorry that did not work out, but she is still young and beautiful. She'll bounce back.
So what happened there?
What happened where?
The night of Bing's birthday, something happened that night.
Well, a lot of things happened that night.
No, I mean, one day you're in town and the next day you're gone, like you're fleeing from the plague.
Oh, Lizzie, stop being so dramatic. Bing's big night was just family, friends, a great time, but that's old news, water under the bridge. Let's talk about what happened recently. To you, what's going on in the life of Lizzie Bennet? Lizzie, your viewers are waiting.
What's going on here?
These are your videos. You're supposed to talk about your life, cameras rolling.
Yes, I'm aware, but why are you being so pushy?
Lizzie, I'm helping you. Oh, where's that hat? There, this'll help.
You have been watching my videos.
No, I haven't. That's why I need you to catch me up.
You've been watching my videos and now you want to know what's in Darcy's letter.
No, I don't.
I believe an appropriate response would have been, what letter?
Oh, I hear Mr. Collins calling me. Excuse me, Lizzie.
Well, after yet another long, intense study session, I think it is safe to say I am going to blow this test up in a good way, not in a fiery, things exploding, get expelled kind of way. I don't do that. Never. And I definitely had nothing to do with that prank in the science lab last year. Anyway, as with all my other classes, I have Mary to thank for being my study buddy. Say hi, Mary. What you reading?
A book?
No, we were just in the library for like 5 hours. You can have some fun now. Hey, let's go get lunch. My treat for helping me not totally fail my classes and everything.
I have plans.
Ooh, with Eddie?
No, just plans.
Okay. Tomorrow?
Busy, sorry.
Oh, okay. Is everything all right?
Fine.
You just seem kind of...
Fine, Lydia. Everything's fine.
Is it something with Eddie? Because, I mean, you know you can talk
Eddie and I are fine, thank you. In fact, I was supposed to go to Mansfield Park with him today, but...
Oh. Well, you know what they say. Boys come and go, but family is forever. And ever and ever and ever and ever. You don't have to help me study. I mean, I really appreciate it, but I don't want to make you hang out with me.
Yeah, well, I need the money.
What?
My ride's here. I'll see you later.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Charlotte and I have been discussing Caroline at length lately. The move, the letter, her motives, her endgame.
Off camera, of course. But today, that changes.
That it does. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and Caroline, you're on. And the look on his face when the papers just flew everywhere, it was priceless.
May I come in?
Sure.
I wanted to apologize, Lizzie. I should have told you I've been watching the videos that I knew about Darcy's letter.
Okay.
It's just that we're friends. I care about you, and this is bound to be a difficult time in your life. Being so far away from your family, a sudden declaration of love from a man whom you feel no affection towards.
Am I supposed to respond to that?
Not at all. But everyone in your life is slowly drifting away. I just want you to know I am here for you. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm all ears. And if not, then I totally respect your wishes. I'm always supportive of you, Lizzie Bennet.
Thanks.
Oh.
Hey, Lizzie. Your mom's on the phone.
She is?
Yeah, she called my line in my office.
I'll be right back.
Oh, well, it was lovely seeing you again, Charlotte.
Hold on a minute.
Yes?
Why the sudden change of heart?
What do you mean?
Apologizing and respecting Lizzie's wishes.
I do, if that's what
You've
Lizzie
had plenty
wants,
of time to come speak with Lizzie in private. But instead, you wait until she's shooting so that your apology can be heard by her entire audience. Quite a coincidence.
Well, it's only a coincidence if you decide to keep it in. You could cut it.
You know what, Caroline, you're right. I'll leave it in if you don't mind.
No, I don't.
Okay, so presumably you won't mind talking some things through with me real quick?
I have nothing to hide.
Good. Then let's play. So when you found out about Lizzie's videos, you offered to help her with them.
Well, she's very compelling. I thought she could use my help while she was staying at our home, since you weren't around.
So it had nothing to do with stopping Lizzie from saying unflattering things about you?
I'll admit, I wanted to set the record straight. No one likes to be mocked, particularly unfairly, in front of thousands of people. But I wanted us to be friends. Friends don't call each other out behind their backs.
Right, of course. Okay, so you also offer to help keep the video blogs from Darcy and Bing, correct?
I didn't want either of them to find out the terrible things that Lizzie had been saying about them. It was for their own good. I did it because I loved them.
So it had nothing to do with keeping Bing from realizing how sincere Jane's feelings for him actually were, for your self-interests?
That's ridiculous. I want nothing but happiness for my brother. I love him dearly.
If you care so much about your brother's happiness, that leaves one glaringly obvious question.
And that is...
How come you didn't tell him how much Jane loves him when Darcy pulled him away?
Lizzie, how long have you been there?
Long enough.
Look, it wasn't that simple.
How is it not simple? Hey, bro, Jane loves you. There, done.
My brother had other responsibilities.
And whatever those responsibilities were, does your brother not value true love?
True love? That's an illusion.
Charlotte, go check the frame. Now. Let's hear it.
What exactly do you want to hear?
The truth. That you don't want your brother to be happy.
How dare you accuse me of not wanting my brother to be happy? He is my blood. I would do anything for the preservation of my family.
And what about my family? You basically admitted to having driven away your brother from my sister.
I admitted to no such thing. Rewatch the videos, you'll see. But, speaking of family, let's talk about yours for a second, Lizzie Bennet. Aside from your crippling family-wide debt, your mother is inconsiderate and belligerent. Your youngest sister is an embarrassment to everyone and clearly never thinks before she speaks. And Jane, she is going nowhere fast in her career, and yes, one must wonder if she had ulterior financially based motives in seducing my brother.
Okay then. I guess we're done.
Apparently.
Except, you still want to know what's in Darcy's letter. You like him, don't you? And think carefully before you answer that, because you never know which special someone might be watching these videos. That is assuming, of course, that this all makes it past my intrepid editor.
Well, this has been fun. Keep the letter to yourself, Lizzie. Your videos speak volumes to your character, and I am sure that certain people watching that will discover soon enough. I look forward to our next encounter.
You can cut all that. I don't want you to get fired.
Since when have I ever cut anything?
But Caroline's your boss's favorite.
And you're still my best friend.
Thanks for having my back.
So I found out my mom's been paying Mary to tutor me since I got back from visiting Jane. No big, I just don't really know why they didn't want to tell me. But I have some other news. Oh, Mary's here. Good, I can tell you both at the same time. Come here. So you know how we were aiming for a B on my world history midterm? Well, guess what I got?
I don't know.
Guess.
Just tell me.
An A, an actual real freaking A.
That's great, Lydia. Let's go study.
What is going on with you?
Nothing, I told you.
Something's going on with you. You never respond to my texts anymore. You barely say 2 words to me unless it's about homework, and you're just kind of mad at me all the time. That's not what cousins do.
That's not what cousins do? Really? Says the girl who only wants anything to do with me when her sister's on around?
What? That's not true.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure that it is. And then you go to a different city without even telling me or canceling our plans or whatever. I mean, sorry if I'm not too thrilled with you right now.
Are you seriously mad at me for that? Are you kidding? You were busy with Eddie.
Oh my God, one time! I've blown up plans with him almost every time you've asked me to hang out. And yes, I am mad at you for this.
What was I supposed to do? You were gone. I went to my sister, Jane. Big freaking deal.
Yeah, your sister, I know. What were you supposed to do? You weren't supposed to blow me off again just because you had better options. But you know what? If that's what cousins do, let me know. Tell your mom to keep her money. This isn't worth $15 an hour. Whatever.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Wow. So, all of that happened. Been an exciting time here at Collins & Collins. Welcome, new viewers. And by new viewers, I mean Darcy, if you're still watching these. And Bing. Has anyone told Bing about these? Bing, if you are watching, ignore all the weird stuff at the beginning and just concentrate on the fact that Jane loves you. And speaking of Jane, I really miss her and the rest of my family. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I am so ready to go home for Thanksgiving. When did my life become this complicated? Love, betrayal, money, It's like a soap opera around here, only without the adultery and amnesia. Unless I can't remember the adultery and amnesia. But seriously, I think going home to my mother for Thanksgiving will be less stressful than everything that's been going on around here. Especially because I will not be telling her anything about Darcy, or Bing, or anything that's happened over the last 2 months. Oh yes, my parents remain blissfully unaware of my videos. Thank goodness. At least things are quiet here today. After this, Charlotte only has to work Monday, Tuesday, and a half day Wednesday, and then we are hitting the road, headed for home. Come in.
Miss Bennet.
Mr. Collins, you knocked.
Indeed. May I enter?
Sure.
The importance of knocking and waiting for a response before entering a room has recently been impressed upon me.
Let me guess, advice from Ms. de Berg?
An astute hypothesis, but no. I was recently visiting my fiancée in the cosmopolitan metropolis of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Oh, exactly. One evening, after enjoying a refreshing beverage at Tim Hortons' fine establishment, we returned to her flat, whereupon she excused herself for a moment. A thought relevant to our previous conversation then occurred to me, and I followed to inform her of it, whereupon
I don't need any more details, and neither does the internet. But I appreciate your knocking.
You're certainly welcome, Miss Bennet. However, there was a reason I first approached your door. Did I overhear that you and Miss Lou intend to depart for home this Wednesday afternoon?
That's right.
Did Miss Lou not inform you of the picture lock deadline for the game of Gord's trailer?
Well, that's why she's here on a Sunday, getting everything ready, making sure that people can still go home for the holidays.
She does not intend to oversee the final details personally?
Everything will be finished and uploaded to the servers no later than Tuesday. There'll be nothing left to oversee.
But what if there's an emergency?
Like what? Mr. Collins, have you ever posted a video to the web?
Oh, of course. Our company is a premier content destination.
No, I mean, have you ever personally recorded something and put it on the internet?
Well, Mr. Berg thinks it is important for upper-level management to remain focused on the company's larger goals and objectives. Otherwise, one runs this risk of losing sight of the figurative forest for the metaphorical trees. I'm afraid it will be necessary for Miss Lou to remain on site.
Oh, Mr. Collins?
Yes?
When do you leave for Thanksgiving?
Monday. Gotta beat the crowds, you know.
Smart. Have a happy holiday.
And you as well, Miss Bennet.
You know, I think we will.
So Mary's here, I guess to pick up the money my mom promised her for hanging out with me, tutoring me, whatever. I'm trying to decide if I should go talk to her. I mean, normally I would, but now I don't really know if she wants me to. Things have just been kind of weird.
Hey, Lydia. Can you talk?
Hey, yeah. What's up?
I'm sorry I freaked out on you the other day.
No, it's all right. It's okay. I just thought, you know, family's here when they're here and not when they're not, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, maybe not. But family's one thing, and friends are another. I don't know. It's stupid. I guess I don't know much about that, but I don't think friends do that to friends. And I thought that's what we were. It's weird. We're fine.
No. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I should have told you I was leaving, and I shouldn't just hang out with you when Lizzie and Jane are gone. I mean, I like hanging out with you, and just never really thought about it that way.
I'm not mad about that. I mean, I am, in a way, but I don't know why you couldn't talk to me. Why you had to run away.
You are busy.
I didn't know, Lydia. You just wanted to party like you always do. I didn't know. I wish you would have just said something.
Who does that?
You know, that guy transferred to my high school senior year, Brent. He was always kind of a jerk.
Yeah. he was, but all boys are jerks, so...
Okay, not all of them.
Brent, Bing, Darcy, even George just left. I know Lizzie doesn't really care, but still, boys are jerks. You're lucky you have Eddie.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to go meet him and a friend in an hour. But I can stay if you want me to. Or you can come too.
No, it's okay. You should go. Go have fun. I'll still be in the city when you get back from the holidays.
All right. You better be. I'll see you, next week.
Def. Hey. Friends?
Friends.
Cool. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah! Kitty, say hi. Hi, kitty. Okay, go away. So our cable's out and I'm really bored, so I thought I would answer more of your questions. Lightning round. Coffee or tea? Coffee, like Will. What do you think about getting married? What color is your hair? The color of awesome. James Vanderbeek? Vander maybe. Does Kitty get along well with Mary? Is that really you in your Twitter profile pic? Do you miss your sisters? Is it possible to ask too many questions? Totes, obs, duh, probs. Are you into clingy, needy guys? Has anyone ever told you that you look like Hayley Williams from Paramore? Is Mary's house good for sock slides? Would you ever be a jerk to someone you love because of a guy? No, 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 no. Do you have your eyes on any handsome fellas? Space narwhals or pirate tomatoes? What's your favorite store to shop at? All of them! What? How did you become so wonderful? Why are you so adorable? How does it feel to be so awesome all the time? Does it hurt to be so freaking cool? Why do you keep making me fall in love with you? Yes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Hey everybody, this is gonna have to be a quickie episode because Charlotte and I are about to hit the road for home. But before we leave, I wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. At least those of you in the United States. If you're in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I'm about a month late. Sorry. Sorry? But if you are celebrating today, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you're not, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. This has been a really interesting year, but one of the bright spots has definitely been making these videos and getting to know all of you. So my name is Lizzie Bennet, and I just want to say thanks. So yeah, thanks for watching, for commenting, for being so supportive of me and my sisters and Charlotte.
Lizzie?
Hey, just give me 2 minutes, I'll finish this up and I can meet you at the car.
Yeah, about that.
What? No, not Game of Gourds again.
Mr. Burr just watched the new trailer, and she wants to change the tagline.
She didn't like Winter Squash is coming?
She wants to go with, you win or you're gored.
But you already have gourd in the title. You have to change it on everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck here.
Collins! What if I helped you out? I bet if we split the work, we could still make it home.
You don't have to do that.
Traffic will be better later anyway.
It would help.
Great. To be continued. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of teamwork. Ready to hit the road?
Ready.
Ignore it. These little emergencies have been cropping up for the last 3 days, and somehow Charlotte is always the only one who can handle them. I blame you. If you can't trust the internet with your implied plans to sneak out of the office with your best friend so she can spend the holidays in the loving bosom of her family, then who can you trust? I mean, honestly. What is it now?
You should hit the road without me. Mr. Collins thinks we can do better on the tagline.
Can't you do better on the tagline from the car?
It's not worth going home if I'm going to spend the whole holiday chained to the computer.
But you haven't had time off in months. You've worked weekends.
I know, but you win or you're gored. We can do better than that. Besides, he's the boss.
Still.
Just give my best to everyone at home, please. And thanks for all your help today. I really appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
No. This is not happening. It's time to bring in the big guns. Hey, Lydia! Do Mom and Dad still have that video of my second grade play? Yeah, the one about healthy eating when Ricky Collins played the Wizard of Floss. Here's what you need to do. Fine, I'll plug your videos more, but only if you send me that link right away. Yes, I promise. Bye. Oh, don't judge me. Blackmail may be an ugly thing, but so is making your business partner miss Thanksgiving. And they're never going to top winter squash is coming. So by the time you're seeing this, Charlotte and I will either be home for the holidays or you'll have a very special extra treat at the end of this video. Which will it be? Well, that's up to Mr. Collins. He is, after all, the boss. And we should know what he's decided in 3, 2...
Oh good, you're still here. Ricky just called. He says we should go back to the original tagline, and if Mr. Burke has any more notes, he'll deal with her personally.
That's great. So you're done?
Just give me 5 minutes to get my stuff together.
Meet you at the car. Love you, bestie. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.